Okay. We've got a lot more energy right now. Thank the Lord. Because earlier, I was suffering. I actually feel like my brain was about to fall on my eardrum or something. I need more playlists like this. Ladies and gentlemen, how are we feeling, baby? We got a lot more energy today. I've been feeling like my brain was just like melting. Yo, what's good, Colts? Sorry about the earlier stream. I think earlier stream was a little unprofessional out of me. I was not rested, and I felt like I didn't really, I don't know. I didn't feel like I was a good streamer this morning, this afternoon earlier. I was super tired. That don't fully justify it, but that's kind of more or less what was going on. I just felt so out of it. We're probably just gonna be chilling, playing a little XDefiant tonight. Now I did say I wanted to kind of stray away from shooters for a bit, but tonight's stream is going to be sort of short because I got to pick my wife up from the airport later. So we're probably just gonna really chill, try not to get too deeply involved with like a game or something, and take the time to just talk to chat. You know? Yo, what's good, Abby? I got this. You just joined? You know what, Abby? Whatever you've got going on today, you got this as well. I hope you're having a good day. Hope everybody's having a good day, man. You just subbed and liked? No way. No way. You're amazing. I think I'm in love. Ruby Chavez. Hold on. Let's switch those cameras around. How we doing, folks? Sorry about earlier stream. I feel like I didn't do a good job of streaming this morning, or this, I keep saying this morning, but earlier this afternoon, I was so tired. I literally could not function or focus on what I was supposed to be doing. We were supposed to be doing that sponsor stream earlier, but I was, like I said, I was just so freaking tired, I literally couldn't pay attention. I was having such a hard time focusing. How we doing tonight, folks? Happy Monday night. I'm sipping on some kombucha right now. One of the first things I'm gonna do for this stream, when I get paid from YouTube, is I'm going to update the camera. Chat, I'm thinking about it. How do we feel about getting a DLSR camera for the stream? Like some real high grade professional shit. I value camera quality so heavily that is one of the biggest upgrades I want to make to my stream. I'm cute? Huh. Oh, you flatter me. I'm only good looking on Mondays when I'm rested. Catch me on a work day, I look like trash. Wait, let's turn on the candle really quick. Yeah, man, it's a nice little Monday night session. Happy to be here. Happy to just be able to talk to you guys like always. One of my favorite things about streaming lately has 100% been all the new people I've been meeting. Well, thank you. I've actually got I should probably make a command for it. But I've got an entire vlog already set up on my vlogging YouTube channel. I've got 3 YouTube channels now. Wow. I've got a vlog set up basically showcasing this entire room and everything that I put into it over the last year. Yeah, new camera would be dope. Something that's like actually like capable of focusing right with good lighting settings and stuff. But I'm debating on getting the emotes and stuff set up first on the channel, so maybe we'll push that back a little bit. Getting more emotes set up for all the members and stuff that we've had join would be great. Okay. I hate that thing so much. But yeah, so maybe I'll put a poll up for it, you know? Should I get new emotes or a new camera for the stream? Because I have the Elgato... Oh, excuse me. I've got the Elgato face cam, like the original one. 2, maybe 3 hours today. I'm in a better mood today, now that I've actually had some time to sleep. Okay. Okay, buddy. Yeah, man. Yes, earlier stream was great too, by the way. Like, it wasn't terrible. I just couldn't pay attention to what was happening. We had quite a lot of people in. It was crazy, dude. The short streams are literally everything I could have imagined and more. I saw that guys figured through the wall. They gotta fix that, because on some of these maps, I'm noticing more and more, you can see both name tags and sometimes player models through walls. Especially on Noodleplex. If you play Noodleplex at any point, you'll notice you can literally see people through walls sometimes. What's wrong with Rebirth? Like playing playing Rebirth? Like Warzone Rebirth? Nothing, I mean, well, for one, the servers are terrible. I've been watching a lot of people play on Rebirth. I've been playing a little bit of MW3 here and there too. The servers on COD are just not in a good state right now. Like, at all. They literally have been some of the worst I've ever played. Like, I was doing a video for the Get Higher playlist. Or game mode, rather. And, I was teleporting, literally. Yeah, the servers look awful. Nothing wrong with it, just a box of sweatiness. That too. It's very hard to play Rebirth right now, in my opinion. I wouldn't mind it again, but I think I'm gonna wait till season 5 before I pick it up. It's been about a month since I played it. Plus, you know what though? Let's give it a $1.50 here. Everybody's kind of tired of Call of Duty, like, Rebirth streams, to be honest. Like, everybody and their grandmother plays Rebirth now, you know? And it's not like I don't enjoy it or anything. I enjoy Warzone. But I mean, it's just been kind of nice to kind of go back to more of a multiplayer direction. Like, I've never really been a big BR guy to begin with. I've always enjoyed multiplayer games, like the OG Call of Duties and stuff. Now, granted, recently I've been wanting to deviate away from that too, because I feel like every single multiplayer game is the sweatiest thing imaginable as of late. Like, everybody's playing for like a championship or something. I don't know how I killed that guy. Oh my, okay, whatever. No, you're good, Six. If you're just preoccupied doing OBS stuff, you're good, by the way. Yeah, it's just like, I think a lot of people really have been enjoying more of the single player stuff I've been doing on the channel lately. And the non-like Warzone streams. I haven't streamed Warzone on this channel yet, but I don't know, man. I just feel like a lot of people wouldn't really be interested in that. And I know that shouldn't dictate like the kind of content that I do on my channel, because it is my channel at the end of the day. But I do think a lot of people really just enjoy watching something that isn't Warzone. Yeah, you can join, of course. Clubhouse is a go-to map, I agree. Yeah, Papers, Please was great. We're going to play that again this week. We might play that, if not tomorrow night. We'll stream tomorrow night, so we'll probably be finishing up Papers, Please. The only reason I'm not doing it right now is because, like I said, this is going to be a shorter than normal stream. I want to put in a long session for that game. I got to pick my wife up from the airport later tonight, too. So we're going to save that for a night when we have a little bit more freedom to kind of do whatever we want to do, you know? In a bit I will. But yeah. I think they was talking to me, but yeah, are you going to join the Discord? Or Cole, I'm pretty certain you're already in there, aren't you? If I'm not mistaken. Oh, but you know what? The other reason why I don't really stream too many BRs is it limits how much I can actually talk to people. Like, getting cool gameplays is fun and all, But I think one of the bigger things for me is I actually enjoy talking to my chat. And I can't talk to a chat and play a BR at the same time. It just takes too much focus. You know? I'm not good at that. I never will be, I don't think, either. I'm not good at just having a full conversation while I'm trying to play a battle royale. It's just not something I'm good at. I enjoy playing games like this because at the end of the day, it's like I don't really have much to lose. But I don't want to start up a huge BR session and then just get smoked because I wasn't paying attention, you know? I didn't mean to do that. I didn't mean to do that. Where's everybody from, by the way? Also, it's good, Flame Reaper. You and Reaper will get along just nice. There's another Reaper in here. He's been going crazy with Super Chat. Same with Lucas, same with Six. Everybody's been showing some crazy love, man. Ah. You're from New Zealand? What's it like in New Zealand? Oh yeah, there we go. Ah. You're from Detroit? I stay facts, period X. Hey, but you know what though? We get a lot of people that are international in this stream, so if you actually were from New Zealand, it would have been totally believable. Trust me. I got a lot of friends from Detroit actually too. Because I'm right on your border. Up in the great state of Ohio. I'm in the beautiful, beautiful state of Ohio with all the cornfields and everything. So technically I guess we have to hate each other because of Ohio State versus Michigan. I think we're technically by law like abided to hate each other. Mother trucker, I'm back. Yo, what's good? No, how you doing, boss? Yeah, it's honestly, I just want to say thank you. I've got a little thank you video going up tomorrow. You know, a lot of people that might come in here tonight might be brand new, but the reason why we have a thank you video going up is because, well, to be honest, streaming on YouTube Shorts has been a life-changing experience for me. Like, seriously. I've never had streams like the ones that I've had on Shorts as of recent where there have literally been thousands of people rolling in, saying hi, just talking. Every single stream I've had has ended with like between 8 to 16,000 views, which is nuts. We've had multiple streams now with 100+ people chatting. So I've just got a little thank you video going up, man, because the subs been going up like crazy. We've shot up over 400 since I started streaming on Shorts, and I'm just thankful, man. Trump 2024, hey man, I'm not, you know what? I have a firm belief that everybody can, at this point, like whoever you vote for, hey, I'm not gonna hate you. There's too much crazy shit going on now, so you know what? I'm not even gonna judge anybody at this point. You're playing Watch Dogs Legion, how's that going for you? I've started to, as I've gotten older, I've started to realize I don't make opinions on people based off of politics anymore. I just don't. Yeah. Colt, what's your name on this game? The hell is this song? You killed a boss, nice. Yeah, I have a lot of cross-country friends, but I go for Ohio State when Michigan loses. Let's go, baby. Okay, I thought so. Let's get you in here, boss. 6, let me know if you want to play, by the way, whenever you get a chance. But yeah, I'm just thankful for how streams have been going, man. I really am. It's just been a life-changing experience, like seriously. Meeting lots of new people, having really, really cool people come in and just show support, show some love. The sheer volume of people that have literally just been throwing super chats at me, man, just out of the kindness of their hearts. I'm just grateful for, man. And once again, I will say this. It feels like I'm like maybe one of like 10 normal streamers on the Shorts platform because everybody's trying to scam everybody. And I think that's just insane. I don't think people realize people will fuck with you if you're just being normal. If you're just being weird and trying to scam folks and do all that cringe shit, like nobody's gonna like you, you know? It's just, I don't know, man. I just don't want that kind of stuff. I don't want fake interaction. I don't want the fake shit, man. I've met a lot of real people who tell me real life stories about themselves, you know, and I find them more valuable than just 10,000 people in here just spamming a bunch of bullshit in the chat, you know? I enjoy interacting with all the people I've interacted with. Yo, what's good, Tartan Ducks? I almost called you Tartan Ducks. There's a ship from Star Wars called the Tartan Patrol Cruiser. Well, no, the reason why they do that is because that gets them interaction in the chat, which gets the stream pushed out more into the algorithm. That's why they do that. Yo, what's good, Toast, my boy? How you doing? Like, there's cool ways to get, like, get our interaction in chat. Like, I like to put polls sometimes to kind of get people interacting. But that's just normal, you know? When people do that other weird stuff, it's just like, all right, you don't really care about people. You just kind of care about the interaction. And I guess it's okay. Not everybody's going to think the same. But I just personally won't do that. It's just not me, you know? Mr. Toast, where's Mrs. Butter? I actually used the song in a montage. This one that's playing this, or no, this wasn't a montage song. I used to use this for my outro. I might actually start using this for my outro again. Yeah, where is Mrs. Butter? Is Mrs. Butter with Mr. Breadstick? You get it? You get it? Oh, I'm dead. Can I be your side slice? I think we'll start using the song again for my outro since this is a no copyrighted song. Okay, Mondays are definitely the better days to play this game because holy moly do these lobbies feel so much more laid back. The last couple of games I've played on this, on Fridays felt like COD champs, you know? Side slice is insane. Yeah, that's just the way I think, man. I don't know. I feel like if you just act normal, people will like you and they will talk to you. And I like sharing stories and talking to people about. They should just take them out of the game. Like, I'm at my wit's end with those things. They're not fun. They're not fair. I don't feel rewarded for destroying them. I feel more than, if anything, I feel less annoyed. That's about it. They one-shot literally anything. The thing is, too, the spider bots, they have a health pool, you know, which is just super annoying. Toast, what are you up to on this Monday night? We're trying to get this gun, camos. We're trying to get all the camos in this gun. One day I would like to do content full-time, man, just so I can stream for everybody all day. No. You're playing VR right now? What game are you playing in VR? Yeah. One day I'm gonna get a VR headset, chat. We're gonna do some VR streams. I generally think that would be so much fun. I've always wanted a VR headset. Hey, maybe that's something we could buy. We get paid from YouTube. We could buy a VR headset and do some VR streams. Oh my god, dude! Can you write up the VR headset like a tax expense? Probably. Super hot on VR is crazy fun. Job sim? Alright, it's funny when video games like that exist. Like Supermarket Simulator, which is a game I'm going to buy and we're going to play on stream. But it is funny to me when games like that exist. You know, we work a full-time job. I feel so bad. I was just so sweaty right there for no reason. I like when games like that exist, you know, and then we get off of work just to play VR Simulator, you know, or Work Simulator. Because I know a lot of people that love like American Truck Simulator, and they're also truck drivers. Well, I don't know a lot of people, but I know people that there's people out there that do that. Boo! You scared me, Abby. Holy moly! Don't do that. Got my heart jumping a little bit there. For the 14% of people that voted no on not having a good Monday, why are you not having a good Monday? What's going on? One day says it is one of the best games I've ever played. Holy smokes. Oh, he's shooting my body. Oh, he's upset. Chat, we're gonna make this guy hate us with kindness. It was the Bad Ryan guy, I think. You gave someone back shots? That's insane. Consensually, right? Consensual VR back shots. Take a seat. I didn't even mean to jump right there. No. In COD? Nice. Nice. I like it. I like the freakiness. What? I don't know. I wasn't thinking anything in particular. I wasn't thinking anything in particular. Shout out to the 67 people hanging out here tonight, man. Holy smokes. Happy Monday. Welcome to the stream. My name's Jay, and we have a good time here, dude. We just chill and play video games. Lately, I've been trying to do more of a single-player binge, but tonight's going to be a short stream. So I wanted to just kind of hop in and play something pretty simple-minded. Yo, what's good, Wraith? And I agree. I've been thinking about playing American Truck Simulator, but I want to wait till I have the whole setup. I feel like American Truck Simulator or truck simulators in general will put some hair on your chest. Like imagine sipping a brewski while driving a truck digitally. But then again, now that I think about it, you shouldn't practice drinking and driving even if it's just for pretend. Probably shouldn't practice that. Very sus, my bad, no, my bad. Anytime I hear back shots, I just start thinking about, I ain't got a joke. I'm sorry. I ran out of humor. I don't got a joke. What kind of back shots? My God, if I get any more hair, I'm gonna be a werewolf. Felt that. I can't wait for my hair to fully grow back for the most part. Chat, before I started streaming on here, well, no, you guys were there when my hair was long, sort of, kinda. I've had hair this big. You see that picture down low? Let me just do this. That is me in 2018. I am not kidding. I am not kidding. What's up with my profile picture? Which one? If you're talking about the one I use on this YouTube channel, that literally says Jay. I might have to have the guy rework it because other people have thought it said something completely different. And I need to fix that. Yeah, look at that glorious bastard right there. Look at that guy. Nah, I'm gonna have to fix that because it says J, but a lot of people have been mistaking it for the wrong thing. So I think I'm gonna have to change that. I'm gonna have to change that. Because even my cousin, one of my cousins thought that's what it said. And he was like, yo? I was like, no, it says J. Damn it. Yeah, I had crazy hair. I had crazy stupid hair. Yo, what's good, Sam? I'm gonna be muting in and out, but what's good, bro?
What's up, bro?
Chilling.
Same.
Honestly, I'm in a good mood today to actually play shooters for once. Maybe it's because I actually got some rest.
You wanna know something crazy though? I've been having fun on Rebirth.
Until we play together and then we stop having fun.
Yeah. I've been playing with my chat. It's so stressful.
You said stressful?
Yes, it's stressful.
So you're having fun, but you're actually stressed too at the same time?
Yes. Like, so I play with the little kids. Like
the battle pass is interesting.
People, the youngins. I play with them. They talk a lot. You know?
Oh boy.
And they act like they never played with like a streamer before, so that I gotta deal with that. So it's cool though. You feel me?
So they be doing a whole lot of yapping.
Yeah, a lot of yapping. But we get some dubs. I played with the old heads today. I don't know who's worse because the old heads just want to land that control. The old gangsters, they just we gonna put smoke 24/7.
Wait, somebody might be cheating. Somebody might be cheating. That your mad kid was just invisible? What?
Somebody see him.
That your mad kid is sus. Wait a minute. That guy's actually super sus.
He just killed me. Kind of crazy.
He shot me through nothing? That was weird.
Oh no, he might be cheating.
Yeah. I'm sorry, what were you saying though?
I said I play with the old heads, and they just want to have control and shit. But you know, you would think after you done died so many times with control, you would want to move spots, right?
They just want to go to control and they're the old heads?
Bro, yes. strictly control.
My hair gets long and covers my eyes. I'm 26, but I have more gray hairs than 5. That's fair. I've got a couple of gray hairs sitting there here and there too.
Boy,
because I got something in my eye. I don't like the way this guy's playing. Something is seriously strange about this guy.
The kids at this point.
What's sus about that guy?
Allied forces on zone B.
That was a good grenade. I appreciate the compliments on the hair, by the way. A lot of people gassed up the haircut too, which was kind of surprising. I might turn that alert off, by the way. We're not playing metalcore right now. I'm seeing it too. Yeah, something sus about that guy. Half of my head is great. I'm 26. This is some bull. But you can style it and make it cool, though. You could literally be like Quicksilver or something. You could be Quicksilver Halloween. Oh man, this is an annoying game right here. That's a video game, right? I don't think I've played that one before. I guess the weirdest part is I have no gray in my beard at all. Like I'm saying though, you could really pull off some crazy kind of cosplay with that if you wanted to. You could literally be like a superhero. That guy was doing super good at first. He was 12 and 2, now he's 18 and 8. I ain't mad at it. Kind of shut him down a little bit. Oh, this guy's annoying. Head glitches in this game are just awful. I'm not even gonna lie to you. It is so hard to rip people off of glitches. Ah, fuck. I fucked up. That's a... Is it Alan Walker a video game, if I'm not mistaken? Like, I know the name, but I don't remember what it's attached to. I'm pretty certain it's a video game, though. Oh my god, dude! It's a YouTube guy artist. Okay, then no, I'm not familiar. That's Alan Wake. Oh, I'm thinking of Alan Wake. Alan Wake is a game, pretty sure. The music you listen to is Alan Walker. Oh, is it? Okay, because I had a no copyright playlist playing, but I have it kind of at a low volume in my ear, so I wasn't sure. Yeah, my apologies. I don't have the music blasting too hard in my ear. It's mostly loud for you guys than it is for me. That guy just got outplayed so hard. Oh my goodness. Gotcha. I'm sorry our playlist is a little generic, guys. I don't really have a choice. Because YouTube is really weird about their music. Why is he shooting my body? Come on, man. What did I do to you? You're the one sweating. Holy smokes. What am I getting my body shot for, man? It's perfect volume? Okay, cool. Okay, that's fair. Yeah, like I said, it's a super generic playlist of just, like I said, no copyright sound, so I wasn't sure how generic it was gonna be. Like I started shooting my body when he started going negative, or when he started like really not getting any kills going. I love it. I love pissing people off. YouTube loves copyright strikes music and it's not copyrighted. Exactly. And it's like I guess there will be days where I just don't care about that. We'll have plenty of streams where we'll just kind of listen to whatever. Like, I really don't think that hard about it. But it is definitely annoying to have to consider, you know? It's just like, they're gonna cut this one in half, and it just sucks. Like when it comes to like I guess like the ad revenue or whatever, which ain't that much, so I don't know, maybe I shouldn't care about it that hard. You broke your ass? You're like PewDiePie. Wait, no, PewDiePie didn't break his ass. But he watched like a video about a guy who broke his ass, I think, or something. He broke his ass. Oh, so you know what's cool? I can take the faceplate off of my Envision, which is pretty cool. So we can put like whatever faceplate we want on here. It's all magnetic too. If that's this is the best feature I think about this particular controller. Is you don't need like something to dig in these sides to make it pop off. You can literally just pop this off magnetically, and it just comes off that easily. But when you're playing, it's super sturdy. I only discovered that this was magnetic when I dropped the controller by accident. This controller is like, I'll tell you now actually, because it's just a scuff Envision. Let me see. But you have to use the IQ software with it. You don't have to. I don't use it with mine, but it's definitely a very lackluster software. Mine's is what, the Envision Pro, I think. I have the Envision Pro, which is like 180. But they have a regular version. Like the Envision Pro can go wireless, which is one of the cool things. But the Envision itself is like 130, the regular one. But this controller is built exclusively for PC use. You can't use it on like consoles or anything. Yeah, I was just like, what the hell, dude? I didn't know the whole faceplate could pop off. It hit the ground and just did this, and I'm just like, what? No, well, technically I do. I don't use it though. It's in storage. I've got a PS5 and I've got a PC. And all the controllers behind me are all PlayStation Scuffs and Battle Beavers, which are controllers with customizable buttons and stuff. Not a universal controller. Dude, I haven't seen a universal controller in ages. Also, Reaper, man, how you doing, boss? I just wanted you to know I appreciate you. When you get a chance, go look at the most recent, like, community post on the channel. Like, seriously, man, you've been, I really appreciate you. 1v1 Sims 4. Yo, would it be sus if I, a grown-ass man, were to do a Sims 4 stream and we just try to make the most insane lifestyle imaginable? We're gonna play Supermarket Simulator, by the way. How long did it take you to build those guns behind you? So, it depends. It depends. Controller's so much more easier than mouse and keyboard, not gonna lie. I think this, right? Because I played for 3 years on keyboard and mouse, and then I switched over to a, what you call, I guess, like a pro controller, you know, one with like all the buttons and stuff. I'll answer your other question in just a second, Chris Coleman. I think, fundamentally, I think keyboard and mouse is a little easier to get into, I think, because with controller, you're only aiming with your thumb, you know, and this is just saying this guy who swapped between the two. But I think if you're more experienced with controller, you're gonna, in my opinion, have the better time, I think. Keyboard and mouse, I generally think is a bigger skill set. But I think if you're just naturally very comfortable on a controller, I think you're gonna have like a significantly better time depending on the game, in my opinion. Since 4 would be lit, incredible game, I agree. Especially with all the freak nasty mods. I mean, what? For the gunplay in the background? So, it depends. The gun cannons, the 3 that I've got back there, took about 2 hours each, if that even. Maybe like 1.5 hours. The gun tank barely took an hour to build. The Granddaddy Gundam took about 2 hours to build. The Gundam Destiny, because that was a real grade and not a high grade, that took me like 4 hours. More parts, inner frame, everything. It just depends on the kits. Some kits are easier. The gun tanks, the gun cannon, the Granddaddy Gundam, and the gym, those are all like super easy 2-3 hours max like type kits, you know? But everything else is it just varies. The Gundam Caliban that I have, that one took me about 2.5 hours, I want to say. It just varies kit to kit, you know? Yeah, you just subbed. Well, thank you, Coleman. I appreciate it, dude. Welcome to the gamers. I don't know why sub alerts don't pop up properly. Oh, that poor man. Yo, what's good, Justin? Your ACR loadout? Yeah, I can show it to you. Give me 1 second to kind of have a free moment. Now, I'm not using this because it's meta or whatever. It's just one of the guns I have, like, completely maxed out in gold and everything. So I'm just trying to get the next set of camels for it. But I'm not, like, a meta slave or whatever. I use a lot of variety in this game. Yeah, so I sort of took a nap. So we have lightweight, we've got tactical, we've got reflex, we've got the heavy grip, and then we've also got the lightweight stock. I tried to find like a nice balance between like a fast-paced AR that is also easier to control, sort of like a Maddox from BO4. So I kind of felt like this was the best. I didn't look up any loadouts or anything either. I have yet to do that for this game. I feel like this game offers pretty much one of the easier gunsmith customization systems, so you don't really got to do too much soul searching. Yeah, I'll be playing for a couple, like 2 or 3 hours, bro. I think your sub alerts are a little laggy. I agree. Like, they either proc or they don't. Yeah, bro, I'll be playing for a while. Yeah, it's a fun gun. I go for the classic MW19 builds, max ADS. I respect that, because you can get some really high ADS guns in this game. Yeah, Justin, I sort of took a nap. I took like a 2-hour nap. Then my mom called me, and we talked for a little bit. I feel better. I have a lot more energy compared to earlier. That is for sure. I feel like I was dying earlier. Be a billionaire and be a billionaire playboy philanthropist. Oh, facts, dude. But yeah. Hopefully that answered your questions, Chris, about the Gunpla. I also do a panel lining, but I have like the panel lining ink. If you're still there, I can show you after this game is over what it looks like. It's pretty easy stuff. You got your MP7 titanium prisma. Not bad, using that metal melt the machine the whole time. Yeah. Yeah, you're a little bit of a sweat for that, but we're not going to judge you for the most part. Only slightly. I only knew he was there because somebody died on my mini-map, just for the record. I'm very mini-map heavy in this game because people don't pay attention to it at all in this game. I shouldn't have bought that. Yeah, I don't think I've ever played with a bad MP7 in a single video game. Even the MW19 MP7 was pretty good. Yo, what's good, Jack44? How you doing, boss? Haha, you can't see. This ability is so cheap. I shouldn't have did that. You can partially wallbang in this game, yes. Some areas are very wallbangable. I try to get titanium on a sniper to wash my sins away. Oh, you're better than me, dude. That's gonna take me some time. I don't think I'll be able to get that one done anytime soon. What the fuck is that guy doing? That's what happens when you try to do the whole movement king thing. That guy is, Okay, well, I tried. That's Blitz from Siege, yes. What's the best gun to level up? All of them are actually really damn good in this game for the most part. I would feel like the M4 and probably the MP5 are the more lackluster guns. But honestly, there really isn't like a terrible gun in this game. For the most part, all the guns are very, very usable in this game. If you're just looking for something strictly meta, I mean, you don't have the ACR unlocked immediately, but the AK is one of the guns you start off with. But yeah. Wireless is preferable? I mean, if you're thinking wireless, probably the Scuff and Vision, I guess. Because that's what I use right here. I use one of these. It can become wired or wireless. It has like a little USB like C report or porter thing. Yeah, you can do wireless with this. You have to use the IQ software with it, but you can also hard map. You can hard map the button, like your control scheme to this, and not have to use the software. So like you can run the software, set up your buttons, hard map them, and then never have to use the software again. Basically, it does have firmware updates and stuff, but I only think you need to do those if you generally are having issues with it. That's just my opinion. But yeah, Reaper, OJ, I just woke up from a nap earlier knowing how I worked overtime with you yesterday. Dude, I was exhausted. I was tired. Yesterday's stream was fun too. Papers, Please is a fun game. I had a blast playing that with you guys. That is true. I mean, that's definitely a preference thing. This is basically an Xbox controller in theory. But if you want just an easier, like an easier setup controller, probably an Xbox One. Do the cowboy loadout? What's the cowboy loadout? I'm gonna assume revolver. Narc Sim. Yo, Reaper with the $2. Thank you. I've been noticing too. The alerts are no longer broken. Like we haven't been getting double alerts. Like they're completely fixed now. I don't know what happened, but they don't break anymore. Revolver double barrel. All right, I got you. Double barrel is actually a fun shotgun to use too. We need just this. This. Do we want any of these? Huh? Yeah, I got you. We'll bust out the old cowboy, rootin', tootin', shootin'. Yeah, Bri, if you're gonna be on, let me know. Justin, did you see all the crazy shit earlier today that was going on Twitter? The social media drama with the streamers and stuff? It's crazy how hard people were tweaking about a lot of that stuff, man. I don't like the scopes for the pistols. I think these are actually just unusable almost. They're not good scopes in my opinion. True. Also, new enemies getting added to Helldivers soon, stratagems and armors. I need to play more Helldivers, man. I actually had a lot of like stride kind of going on TikTok, like posting Helldiver content. I need to get back into it though. It's just hard when you're not full time, man. It's like not hard in the sense that it's harder than a normal job or whatever, because that isn't true. But I mean hard in the sense that, oh my god, it's hard in the sense that like finding the time to do like full-time content stuff, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's true. MW3 has way too many sites. You know what, I actually like MW3, that's the funny part. I think Sledgehammer have done a good job kind of cleaning up after IW's mess. Okay, these guys aren't paying attention. I feel like IW or Sledgehammer are doing a decent job picking up after their mess, honestly. Like, they've released nothing but non-stop fun updates for the game. Okay. This thing's so good. But yeah, Hellvenger, I definitely think that if you don't go with the Envision, the Xbox controllers are also good. The PlayStation ones are fine to set up in my opinion. Now, a lot of people won't like it if you use DS4 Windows now because apparently you can like set up some crazy aimbot or some shit with that. I used to use DS4 Windows because I thought that was the only way to get PlayStation controllers compatible with PC. Then I found out that wasn't the case, so I stopped using it, plus it was too fucking weird to figure out anyway. But now I won't be going back to using it because people have been using it for such shit because they can't behave. You can't have nice things. People always gotta find a way to do something weird, you know? How do you get the double barrel shotgun quick? I just started playing. You have to level, so go to your profile, go to challenges, and there's a challenge for There's a challenge for the shotgun category, basically. You have to use, I think, one of the other shotguns to unlock that shotgun. It's pretty easy, for the most part. But this shotgun's definitely one of the better shotguns in the game, in my opinion. Oh, God. If you need any buddies for Helldivers, eventually I'd be down first to actually interact with you. I'm down, yeah. I wouldn't be opposed to streaming it on here. We've been streaming pretty much anything else, so I guess it doesn't matter. Also, the video I uploaded yesterday, by the way, is me going through the new MW3 obstacle course, Get Higher. If you guys could check that out, that'd be dope. I'd appreciate it, man. Oh my God, dude, that is so AIDS. Me and Let Me Go TQ you some more on divers. I'm not opposed to that, I guess. Oh God, I just want to get the objectives done, and you're over here just fooling. Also, shout out to the people that have left the 11 likes on the stream. I appreciate you guys, man. If you don't know how to like the stream, it's the 3 dots in the upper right hand corner, and they'll give you that option to like it. I don't know if double tapping the screen works or not. You fuck with old Halo and old COD? Yeah. Oh yeah. What's good, Colt 1911, by the way? I saw this pop up. I appreciate you for that. Yeah, I grew up on the OG Call of Duties, mostly Black Ops 1 and 2. But I did, yeah, the OG Call of Duty era was one of my favorite eras, man. Greetings from Canada. What's good, Spyro and Spark? How you doing? I got a lot of Canadian friends. Do you guys, anybody in here like the Euro, like the international or the football series that's been going on? Euro 2024? Oh, that thing is disgusting. I agree. I think the experiences that you had on those games will never be replicated again. I definitely think that it is like those kind of games, that old golden era of video games, dude. You can't replicate that kind of stuff again. I threw an EMP, but okay. No, I shouldn't have done that. Your phone's about to die, BRB. The Colt 1911 for APC because they won't make a 46. That is a classic pistol that I think has transcended time itself, honestly. I love this game. I don't know what the fuck is happening right there. Bink. Oh, I thought I would one-shot him. You saved it? Nice. Charge that phone, buddy. Don't let it die. I failed my DMV driver's permit test. Oh, shoot. I'm sorry to hear that, dude. Well, that sucks, but you'll get plenty of chances. It can be a little freaky at first learning how to drive. I didn't learn how to drive until I was 23, so don't feel weird about it. You'll get it in no time. No. You'll get it in no time, dude. Don't worry about it. Like I said, I didn't learn how to drive till I was 23, so... Those are amazing, but shine. The lineup that World of Warfare introducing zombies. I like Jetpack Call of Duty's Reaper. I'm not gonna hate on you. Like, I'm not gonna hate on you on that. Listen, if I were to rank the Call of Duties that I've played so far,
what the fuck do I supposed to do with that?
BO3, BO2 are my favorite Call of Duties ever. Like, seriously. I'm a little biased because I didn't get a chance to play MW2 or some of the other ones, but I actually enjoy Jetpack Call of Duties, personally. I had a lot of fun on them. World at War slipped my mind. I think World at War is also another incredible game. I did play World at War. I didn't play the multiplayer though, so again, I can't really speak too much on that, unfortunately. Don't do that. I don't recommend that piece of advice. You're heading out already? You don't want to run one more? You know you want to run one more. You know you want to run one more. Yeah, I agree. I agree. See, Tartan, that's why I like Treyarch. But you know what though? I will give some credit again to Sledgehammer. I think Treyarch are, in my opinion, the best Call of Duty devs. But I think Sledgehammer's actually done a good job picking up after Infinity Ward's mess this year. Like, seriously. They took MW2, which was a very lackluster game with lackluster seasons and updates. And I know people clown on it for being the $70 DLC or whatever. But I think they turned that game around, man. Like, that game actually is a lot of fun. I enjoy MW3. Only thing that holds that game back is the skill-based. Like, it's so hard to actually have fun games on there sometimes. But that's just my personal take. I think Sledgehammer's put out good CODs. You know what's funny? I want a game with y'all. Invite me. I just started. Yeah, we can get you. We'll get you in after this game. Deal. What's good, Bryce Giblet? Add me on Ubisoft or whatever it is. My name is just Jay the Gamer, like it is here, but without the COD part. It's just Jay the Gamer, flat out. Yeah, I think Sledgehammer's put out good Call of Duties personally. And Ghost was actually a fun game. I don't care what anybody says. Who remembers Clan Wars? Clan Wars and Ghost was fun, dude. Your handbook was for 2022 until I gave you 2020. But they shouldn't change that much, though. Like, what are the new rules and stuff in them?
Capture the flag.
I've never personally played Hold Fast.
Should be second nature to you, operator.
I'm on Twitch, but I'm reading YouTube chat, too. I've personally never tried Hold Fast, nah.
Friendly flag secure.
I actually thought World War II was a good game once they got like that colossal update like halfway through the game's life cycle. That game was so much more fun. Like they gave us the unlimited sprint. They gave us the like overhaul to the class setup system and stuff. The maps were actually good in my opinion. Yeah, I mean, but that's been like an Infinity Ward thing for a while. They have this weird thing where they like having like the campier games, the protect the player kind of lobbies and stuff. Now, I don't really know why they started doing that, but I don't know why they started going in that direction, but more power to them. I'm just not a fan of their games. I didn't pay for Vanguard, so I don't really have too much of an opinion on Vanguard personally. If I pay for it, then I will have a stronger opinion on it.
Be advised, enemies have our flag.
How do you not kill me? You ever play Helldivers? Yeah. Oh, yeah. I've got YouTube videos on my other channel about Helldivers that I need to kind of get back into. Missed the classic Sticks and Stones and other party games. They've got those in MW3 now, for the most part. I think everybody's just kind of a little burnt out on COD, so they just don't hit like they used to. Oh my god, how do you not kill me, brother? Their flag is so annoying. Yeah. I agree. Capture the flag in general on this map is kind of rough because it's a big map. I think they need more playtesting and they could avoid the game sucking on launch and having teams for something really. Yeah, I mean, but that you know, that's just the thing everybody knows at this point. It's like so much more about the games need to be playtested. I don't want to say too much negative stuff about it because I'm personally trying to get involved with the like Call of Duty creator program. So there's a level of respect and professionalism I have to keep, just because I understand that. I understand how that kind of shit works. I'm no ass kisser or anything, but you know, I think a lot of the games do need more playtesting on launch, and if we didn't release one every single year, I think we'd be in a better spot. But I think the whole release a COD every single year thing kind of sucks. I don't really think MW19 had that crazy high of a okay, I think MW19 was a fun game for its time, but I wouldn't put it in my top 10 CODs personally. Only because the map designs are weird, the camping in that game was egregious, the spawn system was really bad, and you died in like 3 bullets. I just wasn't a fan of that game. I think the games where you have a higher TTK and a little bit more time to think and make decisions, and you have to work for the kills, Look at this shit, bro.
Hands on the flag. Be advised, enemies have our flag.
Wait, what you got going on tomorrow? I don't know. My is Dingleberry. Hey man, that's you nasty motherfucker. Dingleberry is insane. All right, Colt. I'll see you later, man. Thanks for playing it for a little bit. You know. I appreciate you, boss man. I don't know if it redefined it. I think this is just my personal opinion. You know, I think people are, you know, free to agree or disagree. I think it landed at the most convenient time imaginable with the whole COVID thing kind of dropping. Because when I first started playing the game, I was not impressed. Like for the first couple of like months, I was so not impressed with that game. It was, I don't know, man. I think it just came out at the right time, in my opinion. KD ratio is 1. Paper Sleeves was fun. The only reason we're not playing it tonight is because tonight's going to be somewhat of a shorter stream, so I just kind of wanted to chill and just talk to chat if we're going to play anything today. I think it's 2 caps already. Oh, we only got 2 teammates today. I'm taking us out of here. Because we were getting one shot with future cause, we wanted a newly refurbished Call of Duty. I don't know, man. I just didn't like how broken the game just felt, man. It just felt like you died so quickly. The spawns didn't make any sense half of the time. I didn't really like the game that much. But I understand why people enjoyed it. I don't think it was fundamentally like a bad Call of Duty or anything. But I don't know. I didn't enjoy it as hard as I probably could have. Who's trying to play, by the way? But like I said, I had fun with it for the time because I was stuck indoors 24/7 and all my friends were back on Call of Duty. I think that game just happened to land at like the perfect time. I think that game landed without a doubt at the perfect time, personally. I feel like if it had came out at any other point, I don't think it would have got the same degree of success. I actually like Cold War more because I think it was the more competitive game, personally. I think it was the better, like simplistic game. But the problem with Cold War was the skill base was cranked. It was cranked, brother. Oh, okay, sweet, I got you. Cold War would have been so much more fun if it wasn't so damn sweaty. And I will die on that hill. If that game wasn't so egregiously sweaty, it would have been received way better, I think. I think personally. I just miss earning my armor on Halo 3 and Reach. Have you played the Master Chief Collection, or is it a little bit different? I don't remember the last time I played the MCC, so I can't really say. But yeah, Cole, going back to what you were saying earlier, I definitely do think they need to fix a lot with Call of Duty in terms of like testing. That would help a ton. Want to try a sweaty game? Try For Honor. Fair enough. I've seen gameplay of For Honor. I played For Honor in the past. That is without a doubt a very sweaty game. I agree with that. It's like playing Elden Ring multiplayer, damn near. Ryan, did you want to play too? Reaper, anybody else want to hop in? Yeah, Dorf Von Golf, by the way. I definitely enjoy Papers, Please. I had a lot of fun with it. I thought it was a great game. We also had some seriously good laughs too, I think. You don't have XDefiant? You should get XDefiant, you son of a blip. It's a free-to-play game. This game's free, chat. You don't have to pay for this one. Only kind I played was the original Modern Warfare series. Only campaign though, and that was co-op mode. That wasn't zombies. But you know what though? That's still a good experience because the OG MW3 trilogy, in my opinion, is one of the best trilogies in gaming, honestly. I played through the OG MW3 campaign too, and I still have so many memories. The Eiffel Tower falling down and shit, dude. Yeah, I'm playing on PC. I remember I was watching, you guys know that YouTuber, The Act Man? He was doing like a review on the old Call of Duties for the first time. my favorite part about what he said was you go from more of the like laid back gameplay of the first MW, like the stealth aspects of it and stuff, to the cocaine fuel chaos of MW2. You two pour for free. I respect that. Yeah, it's crossplay. It's crossplay. And like I said, man, I have a thank you video going up tomorrow. I just want to say thank you to everybody that's been coming to the streams every single time we stream, man. Like, this has genuinely been one of the most life-changing experiences I've had in my streaming career. Like, I really just want you guys to know I fucking appreciate all of you, man. Like, I didn't know where my streaming career was going to be going. I didn't know really how I wanted to handle it. I just changed my buttons on my controller. There we go. You wanted me to say yeah. I'm not throwing ass. I'm too old for that shit. And I'm also a grown ass man, gosh darn it. I love the co-op mode. I can't remember what it's called. Spec Ops. You were talking about Spec Ops, yeah. Just mentioning you are hella optimistic. Thanks. Yeah, no problem, dude. Man, I'm not a doomer. I'm not a sad, depressive. Well, I'm not to insult people because I've gone through my phase with that kind of stuff too. But I mean, in the sense like, you know, I just come here to have a good time, man. And usually we have a pretty good time in here. Well, thank you. I appreciate that, Colt. Yeah, dude, I like talking to my chat, man. Now, I will not deny. The other night we were playing Papers, Please. We literally had like 80 people in here non-stop talking, and I was struggling to read every single message. So, you know, I will miss messages periodically, but I do read and talk to everybody, man, because I just think that's kind of the funnest part about doing this shit, you know? I like interacting with people. I'm a social guy, so this is right up my alley. And it feels like it's paying off finally, you know? Not that it didn't before, but by far the YouTube streams have been some of my most successful streams ever. Nothing's come close, and I can say that with my whole chest. Holy smokes. I appreciate that, Cole, dude. That means a lot. What? Like Hannah Montana, everyone that has those days. Facts. Yo, what's good? No really Roblox games. How you doing, boss? So yeah, like right there, I missed that message like 2 minutes ago. It's hard to miss these though. Thank you for the $2 super chat, Reaper. Yo, can we just get some thank yous in the chat for Reaper and Lucas? He's not in the stream today, and Six Lake too. He's not in the stream right now either. But they've been going crazy. They've given so much to the stream over the last couple of weeks. It's just been unreal, man. Like, Reaper has literally dropped, I shit you not, probably like $600 in super chats over the last couple of weeks, dude. And it's just, I appreciate it, man. I'm missing my shots. He's been going crazy, and I just appreciate you, brother. Like, seriously. I don't think you guys understand, like, all this stuff has just been life-changing for me, man. It's been a blast just feeling like I can actually, you know, do the thing. And Pocket Sand. And Panda. Panda isn't in here either, but he was the OG. He started off the very first couple of streams I did, literally with like $200 in super chats. No. Did they ever reintroduce Survival in any of the recent CODs? Which was my jam. Also probably a little typo too much. Yeah, they did. Survival's been, I think, it was an MW2, MW19. I'm pretty certain MW3 didn't have it, but they introduced it into all the other ones. Yeah. I forgot Pocket Sand. I'll be back. I hope Pocket Sand's doing well. I haven't seen him in a couple of streams, so I hope he's doing good. As always, you never know with this crazy, crazy world, man. Gotta just, That's fair. Yeah, I kind of grew up on the era of PvE games. I think my first real multiplayer experience was Call of Duty. And then to a lesser extent, Halo. And it made me realize I enjoy the art of trash talking a little bit. Wait, who just subbed? I'm sorry, I didn't get a chance to see that. Yo, young stallion, I appreciate that. You calling me a fucking horse? You saying I got a horse cock? I hope I do. I mean, my wife hasn't left me, so I think I'm doing something right. Best part about XDefiant is no skill base. I actually feel like you don't get punished for playing the game. Whip it out. Yeah, PvP games I think nowadays have evolved a little bit to be this overly competitive thing. Like in the OG Call of Duty days and stuff, you had a very smaller audience of people going for like trick shots and clips and all that shit. But now everybody's trying to do that because as much as people don't want to admit it, there's a career in that, you know? But that being said, it's definitely led to a lot of PvP-based games, I think, having a little less creative freedom from dev teams because everything has to be focused around balance and all that shit and being competitive, you know. So it's a little different nowadays. Whip it out. Pocket was talking about how his area has gun violence, was bags of rice and stores losing power. I know, I remember that. You can still tomahawk across maps. I think BO6 is actually going to be a genuinely good Call of Duty because Treyarch, I've never had a bad game from Treyarch personally. Treyarch, in my opinion, has always had good Call of Duties. I don't think there's one I've disliked. BO4 was a little weird because its launch was off. Cold War I also think had a weird launch, but to be fair, they forced them to make that game in like 9 months. That was supposed to be Sledgehammer's year, and they forced them to make Cold War in like 9 months. So we got a pretty damn good Call of Duty for what it was worth in 9 months, personally. Well, I think the thing with Hell Let Loose is you don't have to worry about people slide canceling and jump shotting and hopping and stuff. It's a war simulator, you know, in a way. And I think those Battlefield-esque games have a different playstyle compared to like the arena shooter kind of games, you know. And they're more focused on the overall like Battlefield experience, you know, versus how fast can you slide cancel, how fast can you B-hop, how fast can you go crazy. And speaking of the devil, there's Pocket's hand. We were literally just talking about you. We were literally, Reaper just dropped a dono here, labeled Pocket's hand. Like, even this game, there are days where I despise this game, and I love it, though. What's a good Pocket? No. Well, but to be fair though, Titanfall 2 is Titanfall 2 was an experience you just had to be there for. That's one of the like games I can justify the sweaty shit in because you actually had to master it. You know what I mean? In modern games like Call of Duty and stuff, like don't get me wrong, I enjoy a good portion of the recent titles, but there's so much more nonsense like server issues, skill based, aim assist, and all that stuff. You know, I know people hate talking about that subject, but Titanfall 2 sweaty PvP actually took some skill, man. It's been a stressful day. Wait, hold on, no. Quick group therapy session. What's been going on, man? Group therapy session. We need one. Gather around the campfire and sing our campfire song. I kind of figure Omni movement will just be abused by sweats when we set for the campaign. New movement kills the game for me. I mean, I think the thing is we have to balance the new gen and the old gen. Like, if you don't implement new movement, people will call the game like old, trash, boring, reused, whatever. They always like the devs have to unfortunately like try new things if that makes sense. Because I think the problem with Call of Duty is it falls into the same cycle of if they don't try something new, it's reused assets. If they do try something new, they need to go back to doing it how they were before, and there's just never a nice middle ground you can find, you know what I mean? So, and I say that because I think the problem is we've had so many Call of Duties, 20 plus years of different generations of Call of Duty fans, opinions have shifted so hard, you know? Like, there's a Call of Duty for every kind of person, I think. And I think that's just the overarching issue. I think that's just a bigger issue, you know? Like, there's a Call of Duty for every person. Oh yeah, the strafing in Titanfall is crazy. I think if Call of Duty didn't release a COD every year, there would be some more stability around new releases, you know? Since there's a Call of Duty literally for everybody now. It's like it's hard to balance new CODs for a very specific audience, if that makes sense, you know? That's why I like periodically going back to Cold War, because that's a game more for me, I think. I was never there. What cover my favorite? I'm assuming it's slower paced than oh, absolutely. Modern Call of Duties are very fast paced. Babysitting nephew, but he was being a little shit. Covered his food in salt, so he couldn't eat it. Then demanded dessert. Kept yelling in the movie theater. Oh God. Well, that's not your fault. It just sounds like how old is he? It sounds like he just might need a little bit more. I don't want to say home training because it sounds disrespectful, but it sounds like he needs a little bit more probably just a little bit more discipline, you know. I have a hot take, but I think a lot of the issues nowadays is everybody's afraid to discipline kids. Not specifically you, but just thinking in general, you know, everybody's afraid to discipline and treat it as like abuse or whatever. I think you can be stern with children without being strict and without being abusive. There's a balance, you know? Like, I respected my mom. I definitely respected my dad, but they didn't beat me. I got a little bit of a whooping here and there, but it was like light shit. They didn't just beat the shit out of me. You know, my mom wasn't for that. She didn't believe in that. But I knew when and when not to play, you know? There's got to be a balance. Yeah, World at War is a good Call of Duty. I only played the campaign and zombies. Yeah, he's 8, trying to find a good middle ground between stern and not being a pushover. Hard too, and all my family. Yeah, that's a problem too, especially with the black community, man. We like, for some reason, just hitting the shit out of children, and I hate it. I feel like you can give a whooping without beating a kid, you know? There's a balance, man. There's a way to do it. I saw a girl getting off the elevator a couple weeks ago. She had to have been maybe like a teenager, like 14, 15. Her little brother, I assume, was like crying, or no, he wasn't even crying. He was getting off the elevator on his like little push car, and he was taking too long, so she snatched him by the arm up and said, "Get the F off of the thing." And then he started crying because she yanked him by the fucking arm, you know? And he started crying. And so you know what her solution to that was? A good old wallop on his back. And I'm just like, why the fuck did you do that? I didn't say that, but I just looked at her like she was a psychopath. I'm like, bro, what the fuck? Was that necessary? I'm just sitting there like, he's a fucking kid, dude. What are you doing? Yeah, no, Pocket, I understand though. It's hard to manage kids while also trying not to be too egregious with them. But there is a balance though, because I think a lot of people nowadays, they're so afraid to discipline kids. It's to a point where I think a lot of kids are just running rampant and being literally just assholes because they have no discipline. But you also just can't destroy them mentally. Like, there's a balance. There's a balance, man. Another doesn't pass away. Thankfully, he's healthy right now. Same here with my mom, man. Like, she found a nice balance that didn't make me hate her. You know, she knew how to discipline me without just smacking me. She knew how to get me on lock, but still talk to me softly. You know, whenever there was a problem and I was being an asshole, she could talk to me. You know? You know? So, I don't know. Just gotta find the right balance. Go to Q for TM or World of War. There's lobbies most nights. Really? On what system? Respect, but with respect, fear is in planner. Fear is good within children, parents, remember. Yeah, exactly. I don't like, you shouldn't make a kid ever afraid of you, but to an extent, I feel like I should be afraid of my mom in a way, but not in a way where I like don't want to be around her, but I just know not to fuck with her. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what I mean when I say, like, I don't fear my mom in the literal sense of she terrifies me, but I fear her from a respect level. Like, I won't say something disrespectful to her because that's my fucking mom. Like, that's just how it is. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's my mom. I'm not going to say anything rude and crazy because that's my mom, you know? Now, it's a different story if your parents just a piece of shit and they abuse you. Then you have every right to hate that person. I get it. But yeah, in my case, it's like, yeah, there's a balance, you know? Same. I struggle with that too, Don. Or Dorf. On Xbox, you can find the lobby on any COD after COD 4. Wouldn't queue for BO2, though. They also have a system deal with the modders. Yeah. Yeah, you know what's crazy too? A lot of these Call of Duties are going to be going on Game Pass, so I think they're trying to fix a lot of them. Exactly. And a lot of parents, I think, struggle with finding that middle ground right now. I'm no parent, so I can't really speak on what it's like to be a parent. That would be ignorant of me, but at the same time, I can observe and see things, you know, from the outside perspective. It's like, some people don't know how to balance it, some people do know how to discipline, some don't, and kids just end up running wild. You know what I mean? There's got to be a balance. Yo, what's good, Furry? How you doing? There has to be a balance where your kids respect you, but you respect your children, and vice versa. There has to be a balance, you know? That's crazy. People still play the OG Call of Duties, man. I can't wait for them all to come to Game Pass, you know? I don't know, hurt see parents hurting their own flesh and not even realizing facts. Like I said, man, I don't think an ass whooping is necessarily a bad thing, but it just depends. How far do you go? You ain't gotta beat the shit out of them, but I remember one time when I was a baby, well, I don't remember, but my mom told me this. She was trying to change my diaper. It was messy. I'm just squirming around. She took like a little spoon and just tapped me on my leg, and that was it. And I never fucked with her again. I was like, okay, I didn't like that. I need to chill out because I'm being an asshole, and I'm never doing it again. And all it took was a little tap on the leg. She didn't just smack me like some parents do. You know, like that's the egregious shit. This is XDefiant. Elena with a stern hand, not an iron fist, but generally teach your kid right from wrong. But remember the saying, you won't discipline your child, someone else. Well, exactly. There has to be a balance. What the fuck? Ooh! Oh my god! What the fuck? Yeah, this is XDefiant. This is free to play, Furry. It's going. Honestly, we did a little bit of a sponsor stream earlier, but I was so tired I couldn't focus. But now I feel good. I feel awake and I feel alive. You know. Got a little nap in. Original World of War PvP was incredible. No insta-kill super weapons and the noise from the guns, man, were so satisfying, especially Garand. I actually, you know what's funny? I think the gun sounds from every Call of Duty leading up to 2019 were the best. I think Cold War probably had some of the better ones too. But I think MW19, MW2, MW3, and Vanguard, I think their gun sounds are so lackluster. They don't sound beefy enough. They sound like pea shooters, you know? I love BO4's gun sounds, like the Maddox, dude. Oh my god. That thing was so satisfying to shoot. Oh, you're good. What is that guy doing? What's this guy doing? BO2 will always be my favorite. Yeah, the Peacekeeper. I used to think the Peacekeeper sounded like a weird, like, can opener assault rifle kind of thing. But boy, do I miss it. Oh yeah, but I don't know if that goes for anyone else. But my mom and dad had this duo. My mom was a lot more stern normally, but her explosions of anger weren't nearly as terrifying as my dad's. We knew, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I was not a fan of my dad getting angry. Okay, that was just stupid of me. And 91, yeah. I see people saying they wish they could still play the old CODs. They confuse the hell out of me because they're... I mean, but I think a lot of people have transitioned from consoles too, so they kind of miss playing them in that regard. Most Call of Duties on PC aren't safe. But they are trying to bring them to Game Pass, though, so... I assume they're trying to fix a lot of them. I have never played War Thunder. I've considered it, though, if I were to get, like, a flight stick or something. I don't really want to play a game like that on controller. I would prefer to play that on flight stick just because I love flight simulators, kinda. I've always wanted to experience, like, the HOTUS stick or whatever it's called. I've always wanted to experience that in my life. Maybe even get, like, a separate side station for it. Tank combat. I love my dad. He had a reason. Yeah, like, yeah, rip pops, man. Like, Some parents, it does come from a place of love. You know, not every parent is rude or evil. Okay, that was a nice play. When I play it when you're here. Wait, what did I miss by the way? Yeah, Furry, my day is going good. You got up at 12? Like 12 p.m. or 12 a.m.? I don't know what time it is. You hate it. Why is my autocorrect so aggressive? Pocket, did I miss any messages from you, by the way, man? I feel like I'm missing a lot of messages right now because I'm trying to read everything and fry at the same time. He hasn't been since wrestling yet. Let's go. I'll get a flight stick for it. Tanks and boats, too. Wait, I shouldn't get a flight stick for it? Ground realistic is a mode on War Thunder, by the way. Wait, what? I thought War Thunder was just straight up planes and stuff. That's so true. If I had one gripe with modern gaming in general, it takes way too long to lobby up. But I think that's just because everything's crossplay now. They got to find the right servers and everything to set up properly. Like, I love crossplay, but I think it's also like drastically increased like the load and wait times for a lot of games. No tanks and boats. No planes, tanks, helicopters, and ships. Huh. Well, the more you know. I honestly thought it was mostly plane combat. That's interesting. Yo, thank you for the $5 dono, Pocket saying I appreciate you. Oh! Pocket saying to go for the $5, brother. Those guys are both one shot. Playing GTA at a friend's house and their flight controls weren't inversed. They can't be human? That's insane. Wait, so what were their setup? What was their actual setup? Holy smokes. I didn't know that, by the way. Thanks for that information, guys. I didn't know that the game was multifaceted like that. I thought it was all just plane combat. I like ground realistic because it allows both tanks and aircraft. I might have to check out War Thunder then. We might actually have to check that out. Oh, that's weird. That's weird. So up was up and down was down, basically, instead of the other way around, if I'm not mistaken. The abilities that let you see people through walls literally makes you feel like you're cheating, in my opinion. I don't know how that guy didn't kill me. Oh my goodness, how do these people... No! Up was up, I felt gross doing it. That's disgusting. It lists also use armor models from War Thunder, is basically War Thunder but with infantry. I mean, yeah, this game is free to play. Furry, if you ever want to play it, you don't have to pay anything for it. Weapons are free in the battle pass. I mean, that's pretty much the extent of it, you know? Free to play shooter. It's fun for the most part. There's some things that definitely need to be ironed out, I think. But I have a good time on it. Yo, what's good? Keep it on. Your game crashed? We'll get you back in here. We had a crazy 5-piece. Holy smokes. The game started with inverse flight controls. What a weird thing to be so universal. Here's 2,000 Watson dollars or Watterson dollars. I'll take 2,000 Watterson dollars. Chat. Apparently, Reaper said he wants to do some insane super chat day, where for literally no reason he just gives a shitload of cash. I don't know how much we believe him. Do we believe him? Yes or no? Oh wait, hold on. Sweet. My wife's gonna be home in a few hours. Let's go, baby. Reaper doing the same donuts couldn't possibly be true. Gaslighting them? I don't know. We might be. What are we playing, bro? Looks mad. We are playing XDefiant, which is a free-to-play shooter, sort of very similar to Call of Duty in some regards. Like, think like Black Ops 4, I guess, in a way. It's a fun game, free to play. It's a really, really fun game. This is happening right now. I'm not going to stop you from doing whatever. You literally wanted my Cash App, you psychopath. I'm not going to stop you. But yeah, it's free to play. It's a lot of fun. I mean, it has no skill-based matchmaking if you care about that either. You can just hop in a game and just vibe. You'll still run into sweats, but the lobbies feel more balanced towards like old school Call of Duty type lobbies, if that makes sense. No, we couldn't possibly gaslight you. Never. Nah. Just don't get your account locked again like you did the last time. I have too many games right now, unfortunately, and this isn't up my alley. If I'm being honest, we're seeing Helldivers 2 and some modded Minecraft. Well, I don't think you would enjoy this game, personally, if you're not big in the PvP stuff, you know? This game is very, very focused on playing with other people and stuff, you know? It's a very sweaty game. I'll for sure come back and play some more whenever you're on. You have an amazing night. Well, Bryce, thanks for playing with us, man. I hope you have a good night, too. It's been a blast. It's always fun to just get people in the lobbies and just spam some games, man. Yeah, you be safe, too, brother. Have a good night. Get some good sleep in. Get some of that good rest, brother. It is a Monday night, so it's time to sleep for you, probably. No paywalls unless for the battle pass. That's fat. Yeah. So, like, you don't... Yeah. And all the guns that you won are still free in the battle pass, so... The XP got fixed, too, so there's a higher XP value now. It doesn't take forever to level up guns or anything like it did at first. Yeah. It's a fun game. I enjoy it. Yeah. Of course. Do you want to play now? Or do you want us to play one game and then pick you up? Because we got arena, so I kind of want to play this. I want to play this out really quick. Then I'll pick you up. Okay? Minecraft mod might as well be every game in 8-year box form. No, wait, what? That's a good question. I will have to get back to you on that one because I'm not sure. I need to download it. Okay. So do your thing. Okay. Yeah, you need the Ubisoft software, or if you're on console, then just download it. However. Yeah, it's a fun game. Like I said, think of like a Call of Duty-esque game, sort of like with the super abilities and stuff. I think it's a fun game personally. They're going to be adding cross-team game chat, which I can't wait. I want to talk some smack. I'll keep with these for now, just you wait. Well, thank you, Reaper. I appreciate it. Curse you, spell check. You out of here, Toast? Well, I hope you enjoyed the stream tonight, man. Just kind of vibing and talking to people. I hope you enjoyed your time here, as always. So Apex with co-op mechanics? Not necessarily. Think more like Black Ops 4. Where it was basically a jetpack Call of Duty minus a jetpack, but still had all the super abilities and stuff, in a way. I think that's a better description of it. We're on a little 6 streak right now. How much for a Reaper tattoo? That's a bit more questionable because I don't have a single tattoo on my body. I've never actually had a tattoo. Okay. Went from dono nip slips to dono tattoos. I can't tell which more is extreme. I don't know, man. If YouTube wouldn't ban me for that, maybe we'd do a dono nip slip. Maybe, just maybe. No, pretty much survival mods. In fact, I bought a Minecraft sequel game. Basically go through the Stone Age called Vintage Story. That's cool. I haven't played Minecraft in ages, man. Maybe one day, like, we could do something fun, like a community Minecraft server. Did you say dono? I got a chance. No tats, pros, a skin virgin. I'm a skin virgin. Yeah, nah. I've just personally never been super into tattoos. I could never get into Apex. Also, what's good, Elevate? Yeah, Elevate. I think this game is that it has the air strafing mechanic from Apex. That is one of the things that's in here, is the air strafe mechanic. What the fuck? No. Yeah, that's how it is with any game like that. It's same with Skyrim. You mod the shit out of Skyrim, and you stop playing after modding it. Half of the battle is modding Skyrim. Same with Minecraft. Half of the battle is modding Minecraft, and then you never play. Is it Apex or Anthem that was making people's consoles explode? Probably both. I wouldn't be surprised if it's both. Oh, you are bad. Put that spider bot down. That's embarrassing. Most annoying mechanic in the game, he still can't kill me. No, that's fair. I think that's a lot of people's sentiments when it comes to Apex. Yeah, Master Chief is a companion in Skyrim. I could never get into Apex. I don't know what it was. Just was. I think Apex is one of the games that takes a heavy amount of like skill. I don't think I could ever hate Apex personally. That game takes some serious like understanding of the movement mechanics and stuff to kind of really get things down. That's kind of why I like enjoy. That's why I like enjoying the ALGS, which is like their pro series. I enjoyed that a lot actually. Okay. The only BR game I like is Dark and Darker. That is the medieval one, right? I want to check that out at some point because I like medieval games. Medieval fantasy-esque games. And that's not really a BR, I guess. Yeah. The blow-up in Battle Royale was yuck, and I was never too a fan of it. I think the early days of Battle Royales, like the early days of Warzone, were fun. I think the OG days of Fortnite were a lot of fun. But I think it's just like how it kind of got with like arena shooters. It got oversaturated, you know? Because then everybody and their grandmother started just dropping. Yeah, it is an extraction shooter. Everybody just started dropping a BR. There were literally thousands, like hundreds of BRs that just dropped over the span of like 6 years after the success that Fortnite had. And 80% of them are dead now. There was Hyperscape. There was Ring of Elysium, I think. Now, granted, Fortnite isn't the first ever BR we had. We've had more before that, like H1Z1, PUBG. But PUBG is still a good game, though. Maybe I'm kind of switch on that. I just like. Is there any messages that I missed in chat? Anything? Yeah, I think Hyperscape tried to do too much and people just couldn't get into it. That was far from being a casual game. Hell, I even think from a competitive standpoint, it's like, that was a very niche game. I was hyped for Fortnite, Save the World it is, when they started focusing on the VR version, I kind of ignored it. That's funny because I really have ever heard people talk about like the survival part of it. It's crazy too because kids love Fortnite, man, and they're cracked at that shit. I think Fortnite lost a good portion of its audience when it switched over to the whole like cracked out building skyscrapers like thing that a lot of people were doing. And when people started building skyscrapers every time they got shot, I think that fundamentally killed the game, personally. Minecraft Hunger Games is amazing. I can agree with that. I played a little bit of that way back in the day. The culling was really good when it first dropped. What was the culling? I do not remember that game. Let me read over chat really quick. Did I miss anything? I don't think I've missed really anything crazy, but if I missed a message in chat and then a copy PUBG. Also, what's good? The Cube, how you doing, man? Yeah, I think my thing with like BR games is like, I never could get into the stress of winning them. But like once I started getting good at Warzone, that was a genuinely fun experience. Like the OG Warzone, you know, even with all the obnoxious amount of cheaters that the OG Warzone had, it was still a funner game to play at its time, I think. Because it's like we got so used to it at a certain point, just like seeing people drive around with like flying cars and shit, that it just became funny after a while. But I think when Warzone 2 did the full revamp and took away basically all the mechanics that made Warzone 1 good, that's when a lot of people really lost a lot of flavor with Call of Duty, in my opinion. I think that's really when things started going south. Six, are you trying to play with us? Calling is like if you mix Ark with Battle Royale, Naked Man drops in the forest, hunts others with rocks and guns. Okay, I didn't know that. Little Big Planet. I didn't have a PlayStation back in the day. I think I needed a PlayStation for that. Got a blast. It's study time once again. Yo, have a good night, Tartan, man. I hope you sleep good. I hope you study hard, and I hope you succeed at whatever you're studying for. Sack boy. Got a blast. I got SCP tattoos in The Last of Us, Star Wars, Lord of the Rings, music, lyrics, and animals. What Star Wars tattoos do you have? What's weird is that extraction shooters are quite a bit in common with BR, but I've always loved them drastically more than BR games. Well, that's because I think there's more to them. It's not about who could be the sweatiest as possible. There's a lot more exploration to it. It's kind of fun just looting stuff and exploring and playing a little more tactically. I think it just depends, you know? I got a plushie of the big little planet guy. Sack boy. What are we playing now? That's a nostalgia blast right there. GTA 4 was also a fun game. I remember I did a full playthrough of all the GTA 4 story modes. What a fun series that was, man. Yo, what's good? Fetus? I'm your favorite white person? Let's go. Yeah, close enough.
Capture zone located. Operators are standing by.
Oh yeah, it was actually a good twist on the British formula saying who else got tattoos and no, missed some conversation, but please, I'm not scrolling. A lot of people got tattoos probably. I watched a lot of LBP YouTube videos growing up. I watched a lot of Vanoss. Vanoss was literally my go-to content creator for years. Same with the OG Achievement Hunter guys. Once they started changing members up, Achievement Hunter lost so much interest for me personally. But the OG days of Achievement Hunter from like 2010 to 2015, some of the best YouTube content I've ever watched in my life. Oh, okay. Jay about to save none? No one? Question, what's the most niche game you enjoy playing? The most niche game... Star Wars Empire War. It's an old strategy game from 2006 that basically helped me build my first YouTube channel. I love that game still. I don't really play it a whole lot as of late because I wanted to take a break from it with how much content I was doing on it. But ooh, I love that game. Yep, okay, you can wallbang that. I'm downloading 2 minutes left. I used to do Ark. Did you get, you also just got Ark Ascended? How do we feel about that new game, The Ascendant, by the way? Imperial symbol and Vader along with Padme's funeral flowers on my leg. That is sick. And you got Nihilus on your thigh. That is sick, dude. All right, yo, Ryan, for anybody that likes Star Wars, there is a YouTube video from a YouTuber named Geetsley. He does like Star Wars lore stuff. There is a video that he has out right now for all 25,000 years of galactic history from the Galactic Republic. It's a compilation, like 3-hour video with all of like the Galactic Republic lore, leading all the way up to the Clone Wars. It is one of the best videos I've ever watched in my life. I've watched it like 8 times, and it's literally a 3-hour documentary, basically. Yeah, no. And yeah, if you play through the old Knights of the Old Republic games, dude, what a great series that is, man. You got sent to a horror game stream? So does it just auto-scroll after a while? Yeah, it's a very good video. Look up just 25,000 years of galactic history, Galactic Republic history. You will love that video. It talks about everything the movies don't mention. It's Star Wars Legend stuff, or the, as I like to call it, the old expanded universe stuff. It's the old expanded universe lore, basically. It's so damn good. It is such a good video. There's some Warhammer 40k-ish like shit that happened in the Galactic Republic's history too. Warframe and Destiny would pay to win model and dialogue made by an AI and translated 32 times. Okay, so it's not a good game. Because I've been seeing people hype it up. I mean, there is a mod that fixes the amount of cut content. You ever play Force Unleashed games? You know what's funny? I love the Force Unleashed 1. The Force Unleashed 2 was rushed, in my opinion. It just felt like it happened too quickly. The game flew so quickly, you know? Fictional racist wants to know how to join when it's done downloading. Just add me, which is it's just my name like how it is on the stream, minus the whole COD part. It's just Jay the Gamer like how it is spelled on here. Just add me there and we should be able to play. Ah! The first 5 missions are the same thing, bro? Really? What's up with the First Ascendants? Yeah. What was the DLC for the Force Unleashed 2? Was that the... Oh, that was the one where you had the other Star Killer, basically. Like the clone. Like, not the clone of the clone that was evil, and you basically had to do the Battle of Endor, fight Leia when she was a Jedi and everything. Yeah, that was cool. I think that was a nice little Star Wars Infinities kind of thing. Like, a nice little what-if story. Yeah, you can have me on PlayStation. It should be okay. Do it on the game. Do it on the game. That might be better. I'm not sure. It was a very short game, but it was visually one of the most beautiful Star Wars games I'd ever seen personally. The battle for Kamino with the Salvation too, even though they got the my issue with that battle was weird because they used the Nebulon B frigate for that battle, and the Nebulon B frigate in that one was like triple the size of what the ship is normally supposed to be. So I was shocked at how many like levels took place in that ship, considering how small those things are canonically. They just kind of did whatever the fuck they wanted with the size of that ship. It should have been a different ship size, in my opinion, or just a different ship altogether.
Enemies on the zone. Get ready to move. Zone changing location. Race improving operator.
I don't know, Jay was a Star Wars nerd. Hell yeah, dude. I used to read literal Wikipedia pages in middle school of just Star Wars lore when it was just like the OG stuff, the expanded universe lore. Don't really like the Disney's expanded universe, so I just call them the Disney universe. And I just call the OG expanded universe the expanded universe. I call the one the Disney verse and one I call one the DU and the EU. It's not showing up. Okay, let me get out of this game really quick and then we'll try to figure out what's going on because I don't know how it works for consoles. If your favorite ship wasn't Slave 1. You know they tried to stop calling that thing the Slave 1 because for some reason, apparently. Because they didn't want to be offensive or some stupid shit. Oh my brother. The word slave has existed for literally since the beginning of human time, man. Nobody's gonna be offended by that shit. I still want a refund for episode 8. I want a refund for that whole trilogy you say for 7 was decent. As a matter of fact, I want a refund for everything because they reset the universe for no reason just to make worse content. I'll never get behind that. They reset the entire Star Wars universe just to make literal dog shit. I will never understand that. Like, the expanded universe had its problems. It wasn't perfect, but it was leagues ahead of the shit we got. At least the stories and the lore were consistent for the most part and entertaining, you know? That EMP bomb sound effect was... Are you talking about the seismic charge? Am I? I'm just Jay the Gamer here. Yeah, it should just be Jay the Gamer. Yeah, it's just this. Just Jay the Gamer like how it normally is. Just capital J, lowercase AW or AY, uppercase T, lowercase HE, then capital G, and then Gamer with a 3 instead of an E. If you want to be perfect as Jedi, do use a freaking lightsaber effect. Yeah, they should have did more with that, man. I agree. Yeah, I think episode 8, it didn't make any sense. That was literally a 3-hour movie of nothingness and basically playing cops and robbers. It felt like the amount of shit that went on in space for it to basically add up to nothing It pissed me off so badly. It was literally 2 hours of them just being chased. I fucking hated that movie, man. And the casino scene was horrible. I did not like that movie. That was one of the worst Star Wars movies I've ever seen in my life. I didn't even go see episode 9. I just waited for stuff for that to release online. And tried to watch it and then just called it a day. I couldn't get through that fucking movie, man. That shit was just not it. They ripped the ship apart and nobody got space from it. It was fuck was that? I mean, I don't think they've really done that too much. Also, they killed Admiral Akbar off screen. I already knew that movie was gonna suck. They blew him out of the literal command deck of their what was it, the MC-85, I think? The Radus? I think that's what it was called. They blew him literally out of the viewport and killed him off screen. One of the greatest commanders for the New Republic and the Alliance, and that's how they kill him. I'm just like, dude, are we dead ass? No, it's a mic. Hey Reaper, is that an SCP for your profile? How long I'm saying until something isn't offensive anymore? I don't know, man. I don't get offended by much, so I can't really speak on that. I didn't realize we were winning. I'll help you out in just a second, Furry. I'm not sure what it looks like for PlayStation. Akbar deserved a better death. He didn't even deserve to die. That's the thing. They just had this like hard on for killing off the OG characters, and I don't get that. He didn't even deserve to die. That's my problem with it. Like, why the fuck was he not in charge, but the Hodel lady was? Like, what? You literally had the perfect chance to do something fun with one of the greatest commanders, at least from a Star Wars lore perspective. Maybe he didn't do much in the movies, but there was absolutely no reason to kill him off and put somebody else in charge for the sake of it. I'll never understand that. That's a perfect SCP image right there. I've heard Rogue One when they died. I think Rogue One and Andor are without a doubt the best pieces of Star Wars media we've gotten. Well, to be fair though, the X-Wing historically never changed in like the expanded universe. It just got different iterations because it was such a popular design. It's very hard to replace something like the X-Wing with how both iconic it was and with how much pilots loved that ship. So they just kept upgrading it over time and giving different iterations of it. But I mean, like, it's not unrealistic to think, because it only had been like 30-something years since the first set of movies. And if you think about the real world, the U.S. military still uses F-16s. Hell, we're upgrading F-15s. So it's not out of the realm of possibility. I just think that movie was just weird, you know? Because even the ship classes we used were new. Like the MC-85, that was a different model from the Liberty classes they used in Episode 6 and the Home 1 types or whatever. But yeah. I actually didn't mind the X-Wing design they did in the new series, but it would have still been cool to see like an XJ or some shit. I don't know. It was a strange movie. Yeah, the OG X-Wing still has a place in the heart, in our hearts, I think. The one from the new movies looks like a C-95 headhunter. Meta Reason is such an iconic cash cow that Disney was scared to be I mean, like I said, even in the expanded universe, the lore that existed for like 30-something years after the original trilogy existed, the X-Wing literally never got replaced. It just got like super upgrades over time, you know? So I don't think it was a bad idea. Like, it stayed a symbol for the Rebellion and the Republic for like 20 to 40-something years in the expanded universe. So it's not an unbelievable thing. I don't know how that's a headshot. Halloran had such a good introduction and went fucking nowhere facts. Same with Finn. Yeah. I still think Wedge should have had a point. Like, I don't understand why they just said fuck the original cast. Like, I know a lot of them are older, sure. But the way they just discarded them will forever just blow my mind, man. Like, some of them still were very capable of being good actors and being in the films, you know? They just got rid of them for no reason. Nice. Jesus, Ryan. Acolyte has a cool lightsaber fight, that's about it. What did I miss? Furry. It was the most depressing movie to say to the Last Samurai kind of movie. Yeah, I think Andor and Rogue One were amazing. That's a bit extreme. Did the X-Wing get any visual? I mean, it was, so it depends on like what books, because most of it was book and novel related, you know, comic book related, so you can take the visuals with that with a grain of salt. But there was like a variety of iterations of the X-Wing for like 10 to 15 years. Then they switched over to a new model called the XJ series that had like 3 proton torpedo launchers and all that shit. And then, if you don't know this, in the expanded universe, Luke actually rebuilds the Jedi Order in his own vision. He doesn't do the shit that he does in Mandalorian, where he makes the same mistake. He literally fully, and I mean fully, rebuilds the Jedi Order successfully, which I think is by far one of the most blown opportunities we've had with the Disney universe. What's your name on here, Furry? I'll just add you. One of the most, I don't understand how they fucked this up, but they had the chance to rebuild the Jedi Order and didn't. I don't understand why not. I don't understand why not. Like, I don't get that. I will never understand why they didn't rebuild the Jedi Order in the intelligent way like Luke did in the expanded universe. Luke's order allowed marriage. You could literally allow anybody in regardless of their age. Anybody was allowed to become a Jedi, basically. Okay. I got you here, boss. Anybody could become a Jedi in Luke's old order, or in the expanded universe, for Luke. And yeah, it was just stupid. It was bad. Because Luke in the old expanded universe even had other Jedi fall to the dark side, but he handled it differently. He handled it with care, with compassion. Whatever the fuck we got in this new trilogy is just, nah. You'll never be able to convince me it's good stuff. Same. Exactly, man. It's just stupid, you know. It was just bad content. As far as the X-Wing goes, eventually Luke's Jedi Order got their own custom X-Wing called the Stealth X that was pitch black and had built-in stealth technology. And you know what one of the coolest things about that fighter was? It shot typical like proton torpedoes, but they used the Force to guide them. It was called like a shadow bomb instead of a proton torpedo. It was literally just called the shadow bomb. They use the Force to guide the rocket. Like, we've had the same fucking cast for forever now, you know? I'd like to actually see more of the other cast and whatever in the media, you know what I mean? Sort of, but I have my game volume, or my game chat volume set to low. It's just the original, but rehashed, exactly, and it's just worse. I think those movies are good action movies. I don't think they're good Star Wars movies, personally. Trees and life forms of the galaxy, somehow the same group keeps meeting them randomly, yeah. At least for the original cast, it would make sense, as Star Wars is built around them, you know? But I'm just not a big fan of the Rebels cast being in every fucking movie and show every single time, man. Like, they're basically their new original trilogy cast, but just not with the same flair. I'm about to go kill this guy. Try and get rid of him.
Friendly drop the flag. Nearby friendly flag to return it. Hostiles are carrying our flag.
This is so stupid. Yeah, Book of Boba Fett was just weird. A young Dooku and a young Qui-Gon would go nuts. The first Jedi to do a battlefield thing where they get stronger together or something. Oh, like a battle meditation? There's just yeah, because well, the thing is, we didn't even have the brain chip shit is literally still new. That never existed up until like 2005. But before that, it was just clones following orders, which I think the brain control thing actually kind of helped alleviate some issues with that. Oh my god. I think Mandalorian Season 1 set a standard, and then so did Andor. Those two shows. That first season and then Andor set some insane standards, in my opinion. We gotta get this guy. Oh, why do you have the flag? No, wait, why did you... Oh, you shouldn't have done that. Oh, you shouldn't have pushed with us. You had the flag. Oh, that was not a good idea. That was not a good idea. No, dude, just do your thing. Don't worry about talking in the chat right now. Just lock in. You're good.
Hostiles dropped our flag. Be advised, enemies have our flag. Friendly flag recovered. Capture the enemy flag. We have the flag.
I am so locked in right now.
Enemy dropped the flag.
I mean, I'm kind of glad they don't touch him, though, to be honest. Because every time they try to revive or bring back a character, they just flub it up. I'm okay with them not touching certain characters. I don't get excited when they say they're bringing a character back to canon. Like, no, because the way I see it, and I just have a personal bias, is not going to be the same character from 20 years ago or whatever. Because the lore is completely different. The way the universe is set up is completely different now. It's not going to be the same character. I mean, they even brought back Thrawn. I wasn't exactly excited because it's not the same Thrawn from the books or anything. Like it's going to be still set up differently. You know what I mean? So, like, whenever they say they bring it back a character, I take that with a grain of salt. Because it's not going to be the same experience, the same setup, or anything, you know?
Ally dropped the flag.
That was insane. Holy fuck, we Rebels 20 years ago? Oh yeah, 20 plus years ago, man. Yeah, I would like to see more of what happened with Cody, too. I think that'd be pretty dope to touch on. Oh, I should have killed that guy. No, not for a couple of days. Elden Ring had me stressing, dude. We're kind of chilling on Elden Ring for a little bit. I'm going to come back and eventually fight Mesmer, and I need to beat Melania, too. But that game was stressing me out. It was actually making me so angry. Nice, let's go, baby. Yeah, I mean, you know what's crazy? Luke in the Mandalorian was good, but again, my problem with modern Luke is that they made him make the same mistakes again, like as the old Jedi Order, and it just defeats the whole purpose. It defeats the whole purpose of what he did, you know? You know what I'm saying? Like, it defeats the whole purpose of what he did, you know? He's basically back to the same thing as before. I mean, yeah, but I'm more or less going to be mostly reading chat if that's okay. I definitely turn you up a little bit, but I'm more or less, where the hell did my rainbow stickers go? Oh, hey man, that month is over, I guess. Yo, what's good, Zircon? How you doing, boss? I'm super talkative. Yeah, no, don't worry. I'll be down in a second. I'm just trying to mostly just focus on reading chat and stuff right now. But I will hop in and do some talking a bit. Become the talky man that I am. Yeah, you are frying, dude. Oh, we unlocked the new sniper. You've never seen Star Wars? There's 6. I feel like if you enjoy the first 6 movies and then read the expanded universe lore, it's mind changing. Well, you know what? On paper, the most non-gaming fan fiction become delusion in Hollywood modern movies. I agree with that. I agree with that, Dwarf. It's very hard. It's very hard to get into modern content. They just do weird shit, you know? They do weird shit and don't go in good directions. The battle pass is locked, but it's only like $10. It's nothing insane. What game is this again? This is XDefiant. This is a free-to-play shooter, sort of similar to Black Ops 4 in a way, but this game is entirely free-to-play. So if you ever want to play it with me, yeah, just gotta download it and we're good to go. Oh, they need an invite. Okay, bet. Okay, wait. Let me just say this. My thoughts on Palpatine returning. It's how they did it that made it bad. It's how they did it, you know? Palpatine coming back in the expanded universe, while a lot of people didn't like it at the time, I think it was still better than that. The way Palpatine came back in the expanded universe was kind of crazy. His Force Ghost drifted for a number of years until he reached this planet that he had hidden in the deep core of the galaxy with a bunch of clone bodies and shit that he took over. But the twist was those clone bodies died quickly, so he couldn't stay in each body. So he ended up going on this crazy quest trying to possess like Luke and Leia, or Han and Leia's children, trying to possess Luke on a number of occasions. So at least his was interesting. He brought a whole new fleet out of the core and had to. It's a crazy story. You got kicked? No, I just backed out so we could pick up Tay. You're here. I've played what was that one? Gray Zone Warfare. I've played I want to play Hell Let Loose at some point. Yeah, Snoke was just a wasted opportunity. Snoke was absolute. Maybe if I still having a Black Copper because nobody cared about it. I didn't even know about that. That's the thing. Like they didn't know what they were doing. They had 3 different directors or some shit, so there's just no real communication. Everybody had a different vision for the trilogy. Somehow he's back. Like I said, if you read the expanding universe version of how Palpatine returned, it is leagues ahead of what it's leagues ahead better. It's leagues ahead better. Yeah, Snoke didn't do anything, man. Palpatine's reveal in Fortnite was funny. I found myself sitting through a lot of bad fan fiction to find the good 1%. I think that's kind of how the expanded universe was, but I feel like it was more 80 to 85% good, 15% some of the shit you can ignore. But it was still better than what the fuck we got with this new universe. At least expanded universe had 25,000 years of history to kind of sort through. So if you ever need something to read through Star Wars Legends content, man. Oh my god.
3 directors to make shit.
Yo, Reaper with the $2. Thank you, dude. I appreciate it. Well, the thing, Zircon, is like there's 2 different universes for Star Wars now, so it just makes it confusing. That does not help at all, you know? There's 2 different iterations of the Star Wars universe now. One is shit, one is good. Legends is the better universe in my opinion, and then canon is the Disney shit, and I just don't like it. Yeah, Paterabu. Paterabu of Olympus, what a name. Yeah, I agree. Stuff before and after the prequels for the most part are pretty decent. Yeah, fuck, I just lost my train of thought. Yeah, I want to play Hell Let Loose at some point. I mean, I think, like, if they just actually focused on the Jedi Order instead of trying to basically do a redo of the entire, like, original trilogy again, it would have been okay. I would have had zero problem with Luke having a rebuilt Jedi Order. Instead, we're literally in the exact same position again. Legendary Jedi Master is missing. Jedi Order is gone. Same rinse, wash, and repeat thing, but just worse. It just... I mean, like I said, I'm perfectly okay with them continuing the universe. Just make it right. They just didn't do it right. They just didn't have any good ideas, and they tried to do too much, but didn't try to do the right things, literally. Answer that make Jar Jar a Sith. Anyone else knows the color in terms of light side? He doesn't even have another line on the field. First kill matched up with the zombie dropping. Did it really? I didn't even realize that. I don't know, man. But I've ranted about this shit for years on my other YouTube channel, which is more Star Wars focused. So I'm just kind of over it at this point. I hip fired that guy. He could have died right there. I'm just kind of over it. Well, yeah, because there's plenty of other great characters in the Halo universe too. I don't even think they necessarily need to ditch Master Chief per se. They just need to write good stories. That's all they gotta do. I don't even think like a majority of these characters need to be quote unquote ditched. They just need to write good stories. They did it with the expanded universe. Why can't they do it now? I don't get that. You know what I'm saying? They don't even gotta ditch these characters. Just write good stories. That's all you gotta do. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, what do you guys think about Halo? Like the Halo universe? I love Halo strategy games. Why is my gun? Why is this gun so big? This looks weird. Horn bait thick Sangili. Hey man, pause for a sec. Oh, okay. He's just gonna shoot me around the corner. The Halo lore is actually really good. The Forerunner Flood War lore is so good too. Oh, maybe get the horny stick. Nah, this man's over here trying to rail aliens. Just let that sink in. You freak bitch. What happened to the Flood? Such an OP character that we never saw again for eons. I mean, the whole point of them was supposed to be like this was their last like dance, basically. So, I think they're trying to work them in there again. But I was actually content with the Flood being gone because they'd already been around for literally over however many hundreds of thousands of years. Just to keep bringing it back gets old after a while, you know. Same. I agree. Master Chief should be turned into a mentor character for the next generation of Spartans, or do a Halo-based game around the fall of the Forerunners. I would agree with that. The UNSC ship designs are some of the best ones. Somehow they just realized, put big gun on engine, make it go boom. It's cool. That's literally Halo like ship design in a nutshell, and I love it. Especially the UNSC because it's the most American shit ever. Just put big gun on ship, make it fire. It's cool. The footage is off by 50 seconds to stream. Try and see if you can fast forward it. Like set it to 2 times the amount of speed so that way you can keep up. Master Chief is Kakashi. Oh, I'm streaming on Twitch right now too, Zircon. They'll put the devil on Finn. Yeah, I don't know, man. Star Wars is weird. Eventually, that the retired Master Chief, lore-wise, his body is just wrecked from the stuff he's done. Is it? I didn't know he was in bad shape like that. Well, see, I think in the case of somebody like Master Chief, sure, you can't really retire Luke, but like I said, it just depends on what version of Star Wars you're talking about. Luke became the Grand Master of his Jedi Order and had that order exist for over 40 years. Or, no, Luke's Jedi Order existed for a solid 100-something years after the original trilogy. He just became the Grand Master of it for a while, and he even became more powerful than Anakin over time, which is crazy. And it worked, you know? But I think it just depends, like, how you approach things. Like, he still is a prominent character in his universe. In the expanded universe, he was a prominent character for a long time. But other characters had plenty of time to shine, too. Other Jedi became just as popular within that canon, within that universe, you know? It's hard to consider Master Chief 50 years old with all the cryo sleep, though. We got to keep that in mind. Like, who knows where his body, where a majority of Spartan ages bodies are? That was a weird way I said that. But a lot of them have been through cryo sleep and, you know, throughout the galaxy and stuff. So who knows really how realistically how old they are, you know? Spider-Man focused on Miles Morales now with Peter Parker as a mentor character. I agree with that. I agree with that. That's fair. That's fair. That's fair, Petra. Or Perta. Pertera. Perterabo. Flood were starved to death after the former flood last with flood were put on stasis in the rings. Yeah, yeah. Or in the case of some of them being on Shield worlds, like the one from Halo Wars, which is interesting. I still want to know more about the flood from Halo Wars. Like, how did they actually exist there? No shot that that trophy system just took one sniper bullet and didn't destroy. Well, yeah, if we're talking from like a moral, like high ground kind of perspective, I'd say so. But if we're talking like raw power, Luke in the expanded universe is capable of doing some crazy shit. Like that motherfucker has had, he gets like an odd like 40 something years of lore to master his powers. He becomes insane. Excuse me. But that's also, like I said, why I wish they focused more on him. I just find it baffling that we get more Anakin and Ahsoka content than we do Luke and Anakin content. You know what I'm saying? I would love to see those two talk. Yeah, I don't know, man. Rey's just about as soulless of a character as it gets to. Not Daisy Ridley. I hate when people attack Daisy Ridley for that. But the character design of Rey just is just, he's there. Ooh. John Halo. John Halo. That's fair. John Halo.
Get ready to move. Zone changing location.
No. No, he did that. Luke was so against killing, like, to a degree. He didn't do anything like that. There was a planet that got destroyed by a moon, and that's what killed Chewbacca in the expanded universe. Same. Same. I would like the same thing as well. Yeah, it's like a moon to kill Chewbacca. What a Chad.
Allies on the zone.
Simon in this game is weird.
Capture zone is changing location.
But yeah. What other fictional universes do you guys like? I could go on about the expanded universe for ages. If I wasn't playing a shooter, I could probably talk about it a bit more cleanly. Okay. But yeah, I love the expanded universe, man. Yep, exactly. Because, I mean, you gotta admit, Chewie dying from a fucking moon killing him is pretty badass. Let's be realistic there. That's actually pretty sick. Battle Maze 40 billion? I despise that spider bot, man. There's nothing you could ever do to get me to like it. I think the Obi-Wan show was interesting. I wasn't like super crazy about it though. I like the idea that those two hadn't talked in literal years. And hadn't seen each other in literally 2 decades. I think it made their meeting in episode 4 more special. Them just having to be together again just to fight for the sake of fighting, I don't know. It just didn't hit for me, personally. Yeah, man. on, I got to lock in for a second.
Enemies on the zone.
Oh, my man's is locked in. I'm sorry. Yeah, like I said, read up on the expanded universe version of Luke. It will change your entire perspective on how Disney handled it. The OG expanded universe handled Luke in such a drastically different way. It's hilarious. I like Ultras from the. When are you going into game chat? I mean, it's kind of hard for me. Like, I usually don't, like, for the most part, when I'm talking to people like in stream. It's kind of hard for me to talk in game chat and then talk to chat at the same time, you know? Because I get some more invested into kind of what's happening in chat. Like, I genuinely enjoy. I shot the guy's ankles. Yo, what's good, Zircon? Zircon moved over to Twitch. Yeah, exactly. And Star Wars Jedi Academy is the same Luke. Star Wars Jedi Academy is the same Luke that exists in the expanded universe. And just imagine that Jedi Order grew bigger and bigger and bigger, and even more intelligent. I love God of War, but I also enjoy
Capture zone contested.
I enjoy Greek mythology. I think Greek mythology is really cool. How do you feel about the Kratos being the God of War, hoping not the God of War? I think it's okay. I think the thing with Kratos is, like, they didn't retcon any of his stuff. They've only made him better. I think they've made him better as a character, in my opinion. Like, people are going to have their opinions on the whole. He should be still just crazy, chaotic. But I actually think Kratos generally has had some of the best character growth in gaming, in my opinion. I think yes. I think his growth has been insane.
Securing the zone.
Splinter of the Minds was the best. Luke was the best. Was that like was that an expanded universe novel, if I'm not mistaken? Was that an EU novel or was that a Disney novel? So fun. The GPO 2 War Crime, baby. God of War is hype. Never got to play. Crashed on PlayStation. Never bought a new one. My uncle dad, brother, tell me all about it. Oh yeah, you got to, because they have all of, like, the original versions, like, remastered and stuff for modern consoles now, so you can play them again. Ooh. Sniping in this game is either really easy or really horrible. EU novel came out just after episode 5. I might need to go read through it again. I remember being in middle school like 15 years ago, just reading lore on Wikipedia for hours and hours. Wait. My favorite Gundam of all time, that is a hard one. The Jagan. It's not a Gundam, but I fucking love the Jagan. I love the Jagan. I actually want to get a model kit of that at some point. I got paid yesterday. I think I might buy a couple of Jagan model kits. Yeah. Well, because the thing is, like, there's multiple iterations of how the Moncals join the Alliance. There's so many different versions of that. But was that the one where Akbar was a slave to Tarkin? Was that the novel for that? Oh my god. You're moving back to YouTube because everybody's there? Yeah, I can't blame you. I just throw up Twitch because I've streamed on here historically, but yo. It was the original story for it? Okay. But yeah, Irfan, I would say the Jagan is my favorite mobile suit of all time, I think. If we're talking favorite Gundam, though, that's hard. Gundam Mark II. Gundam Mark II. I absolutely love the design of the Mark II. It might be a mix between the Gundam Mark II and what is that one called? Oh, shit. It's from Unicorn. Not the Unicorn Gundam itself, but let me see. Let me see. What is that kit called? It might be the GP. Okay, so it might be a tie between the Mark II, the GPO3 with the Dendrobium like stamen thing attached to it, and fuck, what is that one kit from Unicorn? It's not really a Gundam though. It's not a Gundam. It's not the Jagan. It is. I can't remember what it's called. Fucking hell. Hold on. Fuck, what is this? What is this kit called? Not the Sazabi. Fuck, what is it called? I can't think of. No, not the Jesta. The Jesta's cool too, but Shorts also sticks because can't have the stream open in the background. You can't really? Would you be okay with at least turning on game chat volume so I can talk to you without having to type every time I want to say something? Yeah, I can do that. Yeah, sorry, I didn't mean to just leave you kind of in the void. Oh, no wonder it's not working. Hold on, I just realized what the problem is. Fuck, what is it called? It's not the Jesta. It's not the Sazabi, but it does start with an S. Sinanju Stein. The Sinanju Stein. That's what I'm thinking of. The Sinanju Stein. Fuck, I could not get that name in my head. I'm thinking of the Sinanju Stein. I love the way that thing looks. Didn't do shit, but it looks sick. Okay, all my settings got changed. Hold on.
3, 2, 1. Secure the capture zone. Prevent access by the opposing.
Okay, say something really quick. Jaegers are so awesome. Every movement felt so damn heavy from Pacific Rim.
Capture zone contested.
I've actually never built an MG. I want to when I have more space. I think I've been sticking mostly to high grades for space reasons. Oh my god. Try to say something now, Zircon. I might need to change. Stream below. Is this one has rules written literally? Has written rules literally. Who does that? What kind of rules? What? Favorite mechs are Armor Core lore behind the AC Pods, different generations, streaming dystopian like worse than Iron. I agree. I briefly delved into the AC lore. I played through Armored Core 6 and I got all the different endings and shit. And can I just say, dude, Armored Core 6 is a masterpiece of a video game. I fucking love that game. I had the illegitimate version though, so I don't have my saves anymore. I don't know how the fuck that's a kill. But I do want to eventually rebuy that game. I think we'll Steam and play through it again. Zircon, I need to fix my audio settings after this game, so I got you after this one, okay? I missed stuff like no mod disrespect, who has serious moderators. I don't know, man. I think that's just common sense. Just don't talk shit to the mods. Like like I said, man, people be so serious to have a little bit of power. They get so serious, dude. This guy on YouTube who kid bashing 40k models into a Helldiver squad. That is sick. Hold on. Alright, what did I miss in chat? I don't know why I keep saying that. Holy shit, yeah, it is Furry that's saying that. Furry, my bad. When I fix this... Well, when this game is over, we're gonna back out so I can fix my audio settings, because something's broken. I'm sorry, I don't know why I got that so confused. My brain cells are working at like 2% capacity right now. Second Pacific Rim movie like Power Rangers was so weird. Yeah, I feel like the first Pacific Rim was such a good premise to kind of begin with, because it made it feel like things were kind of hopeless, you know what I'm saying? I just think the mech designs in there were cooler. Just flat out, just cooler. The striker was so sick. We need more. How do I fix? It's all me. It's all me. It's all me. Oh, close it and reopen it probably. That's probably the only way really to fix it. We need more FPS games with bayonets. Facts. XDefiant Power is a pretty blue name. Fear me. Yeah, painting Helldivers or painting Legos with into Helldivers is pretty cool. Or that too, yeah, that too. I don't know how it's kill. But yeah, either scrolling or reopening the app probably works best. But I also need to just fix the audio settings too. I'm heading out. I actually gotta go to bed early today. Oh, okay, okay. You went a little light mode today, I'm not gonna lie. I'm a little unimpressed. I'm just playing. You prefer to be like the M1 Abram than a Lamborghini? Yeah, I think there needs to be a nice balance. I feel like the Jaegers in the first Pacific Rim had a nice balance of movement while not looking entirely ancient, you know? I don't know how that's a kill. Oh my god! No! Don't you ever? I know, I'm just playing. Thank you for the $2. How the fuck did I just hit that? Reaper's been doing this every single day. Nah, you're good, Reaper. Have a good night, dude. Thanks for always being a fun... Okay. Is he teabagging me? What the fuck did I do to that guy? Yesterday's stream was papers, please. A lot of blue collar entrants have problems. That is so true. Why do they got teabag me? Because I'm shitting on him? I got it back. I'll stand by Titanfall mech design until the day I die. I agree with that. There are like hella goblins inside my village and priests keep trying to slay them. I really don't want to since the harvest is soon. Any tips? I mean, how thick are they? Are they thick? Yeah, yesterday's stream was nuts, dude. Also, let me see. What game is that? Nah, it's not a game, it's real life. I have to see you in the moon someday, Jay. Alright, you guys have a good night. Yeah, Reaper, you have a good night, dude. I love you always, brother. Thanks for hanging out, man. Sorry, chat, I'm kind of locked in for 1 second. Never mind, I lied. Yeah, Evan, I don't know, man. You might just have to kill them. You might just have to kill those goblins. Don't be soft. You could cook them later, too. What a grenade. Yeah, slay all the ones except the short stack girls, exactly. Alright, what time is it? How are we doing tonight, chat, man? It's a lovely Monday night. I probably missed quite a few messages trying to lock in and be a little sweaty here and there, so I do apologize if I have missed anything. But like I said, sometimes it is a little hard to play a shooter when you're trying to talk to chat at the same time, you know? Damn. Arquebus had me thinking of Armored Core for some reason. Hold on, chat. Let me finish this game really quick. Got a collat headshot. Holy smokes, this thing is good. We're probably gonna lose this game. They're closer to the spawn anyway. This thing is good. What the fuck? Okay, well, I don't know. 0 stream viewers in 12 seconds. Bro fell off. Booty cheeks. Facts. He did the Undertaker throat slit taunt. I'm so cooked, man. Fuck it. I'll leave the stream on white noise. Plus, you get a long-lasting viewer. I appreciate it, man. This game actually seems pretty good. It's fun. I enjoy this game a lot. News article tomorrow. Family of roaming LARPing small people massacred last night. This is XDefiant. It's a free-to-play shooter by Ubisoft, very similar to Call of Duty. I played DayZ. No, I've never played DayZ, but I've watched a lot of DayZ content way back in the heyday. It's fun. Honestly, dumb luck. It's a lot of fun. It's free-to-play. All right, yeah, Evan, explain your situation. So you've got goblins outside your house right now trying to kill you. Goblin Girl's going to be suffering PTSD while the knight that murdered her family tries to rizz her up. Okay, I can hear you, Hound. Or I can hear you, Furry. I can hear you, kinda. I can kinda hear you in the background.
Oh, alright. My bad.
Yeah, yep, there we go. I fixed it.
Alright. If my fan is too loud, let me know.
Oh, you're good, boss. I can't hear a thing, actually.
Alright, I'm gonna turn off the stream because it's like behind like 5 seconds.
Oh, yeah, do your thing, man.
Alright, there we go.
Sweet, there we go. Now we're working. I forgot what you said. What's it called again? It's called XDefiant. It is a free-to-play shooter by Ubisoft on the Ubisoft's like software, if you want to use that, or its own console. It's free-to-play, cross-plat. I got like 6 arrows and a handful of rocks. Brother, you got more than enough equipment to take down an entire army. What are you talking about? You got this. DayZ drive me back insane. Or DayZ drove me insane with all the small shit you have to keep track of. Yeah. Anti-furry sounds normal. Yeah, he sounds like he just sounds like a chill dude. I might upload that gameplay to YouTube, honestly. That was fun. I'm also gonna run to the bathroom really quick, chat. I will BRB. Do you guys care if I run an ad? Because I'm gonna be leaking anyway. I'm gonna do that. I'll be right back.
I only do not like the zoo files. They're bad. No one likes animal fuckers.
Okay. Chat. You know what I just realized, by the way? The game name is available in the description. That's also true. I think it should be in the title too. But yeah, dumb luck. This game is fun. So I mean, if you ever want to play it, it's free to play. They have a battle pass and all that stuff, but it's very similar to Call of Duty in some regards. It's themed around Ubisoft games like The Division, Rainbow Six, and so forth. Wait, where? I was gonna say, by the way, chat, I'm actually gonna have to end the stream probably after this game, because shit, I can hear myself in the background of his mic. It's throwing me off a little bit. My wife is gonna be landing 30 minutes earlier than she thought originally. So I'm gonna have to probably after this game get ready to go pick her up from the airport.
Turn it off, bro. My bad.
Oh, you're good. You're good. Furry just threw me off a little bit. Oh well, yeah. That's just common decency, Zircon. Yeah, it'll be tomorrow. Should be. And then Wednesday night. What other games will you play in the future? So we are playing a little bit through Papers, Please, which is an older game that a lot of chat wanted me to play. We've been having fun with that. We'll be playing a lot of single player stuff too, though. We don't play only just shooters in on these streams anymore. But yeah, I got to pick up the wife from the airport. She's going to be getting here a lot earlier than she thought. So we gotta after this game, I basically gotta start getting ready pretty much. Okay, I thought it was one shot. Dying Light? Maybe. I've heard a lot of people hype up Dying Light. I'd have to play it probably to really get a feel for it though, before I make any judgments, I guess. Honestly, I wouldn't mind just talking stream. You talk to chat, and it's always delightful. I'm not opposed to that either. Maybe we'll start tomorrow with just like a talking stream. Do I like Starfield? Yes. Can I run Starfield? Probably not. Ooh. And that game's expensive, like to kind of manage. I could probably run it on my 4070 and stuff, but I want to get games like that with a flight control stick and everything, you know? I feel like a game like that would be so much more fun if you had the flight controls and stuff. Did I still not get it, man? Dying Light is peak zombies. Make sure you play Dying Light though. Dying Light 2 sucks ass. Does Dying Light 2 or 1 still get updated? This game is fun, man. I like the sniper too. It's like a faster TAC 50 basically, which is the heavier sniper. I'm hearing footsteps all around me right now. Okay, that's good to know at least. Because I've always wanted to play Starfield or something. Oh, Starfield. You're talking about Starfield. I'm thinking of that one flight sim game. Fuck, what is that one called? The Starfield's the Ubisoft game, right? I'm used to this now. Shit. Oh shit.
Starfield's Bethesda, not Ubisoft.
Okay, Bethesda? Right, okay. I'm used to it. I'm getting used to it now. It helps that my teammates have the wall hack ability so I can literally see where people are coming. What, I'm thinking of Garfield as Bethesda. Though if you want solely parkour, go buy Mirror's Edge. Mirror's Edge is such a classic too. Look into Foxhole if you have time. It's a neat MMO game where you have to play.
But maybe next time, so it's a little easier to talk and so you're not hearing yourself, maybe we could do a PlayStation party with everyone who wants to play.
Wait, hold on. I gotta turn you down just a tiny bit. Yeah, I agree with that. I want to get more people in here next time too. I gotta turn this up just a smidge. There we go. Foxhole is the MMO where you play soldier and fight for territory against another faction who are also players. How populated is it? Like, is it hard to find a lobby in the game? I have one. It's on my vlog channel, actually, if you ever want to check it out. Yeah, you know what I'm thinking of? I wasn't thinking of Starfield. I was thinking of a different game. But yeah, I think I kind of want to play Starfield. I sort of want to actually play Starfield. No grind unless you do Logi. It's all one game. What is Logi? I like too. It's fun to run around at max level and stuff. Just running around with all the gear and stuff is kind of relaxing. Fair. It's very popular. Only one persistent server.
I hope your wife lands safely.
Thousands of online at once. Okay. Oh yeah. I mean, she's never flown Frontier before, so she wasn't excited about that. But I think she should be okay.
That's good.
We usually take like American or Delta or something whenever we fly somewhere.
Yeah. Well, have a good rest of your day, man.
Oh, I'm not out of here yet. I'll be. It's only after this game. Wait, you say you gotta go?
Yeah, I gotta hop off.
Oh shit! Wait. Where are you going?
I gotta go to bed.
Oh. Well, have a good night, dude. Thanks for playing with us.
Yeah, no problem.
I forgot it's a Monday. This is Saturday for me.
Wait, it's Saturday for you?
Yeah, I work Wednesday to Sunday. That's my work schedule. It's weird, I know. Ooh. Oh, here, boss. Is he gone already? Oh, he's still here. I'm sorry. Foxhole and everything is produced by players and has to be supplied to players by other players. One map, but it's divided into several servers. Okay, that's actually kind of cool. I might have to actually check that out. Because I like games like that. Very similar to like Rust. In the sense that everything is like ran by players for the players, you know? That's cool. That's actually cool. Is it what do you play it on? Oh yeah, and Monster Chris, by the way, dude. Welcome to the stream. Forgot to say welcome to the stream. I hope you're having a good time. I've been told by many people that this is one of the only normal streams on YouTube Shorts, so hopefully you enjoy your time here, boss. And I hope you stick around for a little bit, you know, and just get to know everybody. We have a pretty chill people here. This sniper is very easy to use. I did not realize it was going to be this good. I should have played objective, but whatever. I knew it. This is XDefiant. It's a free-to-play shooter very similar to like a Black Ops 4 style kind of game. Guns, super abilities, different objective modes, and so forth. But it's made by Ubisoft. It's a fun game. Do you do Roblox streams? The Discord server has a block link, so I assume it does? Wait, it does? What the fuck? They supply the front line with guns, ammo, vehicle, and artillery. It's on Steam. Wait. It's called Foxhole. Wait, let me look up the gameplay for this, because that's actually got me a little curious. Also, what is good, Brand Muse? You be mewing? Okay, I see. This is cool. Okay, this is cool actually. It's sort of like a strategy game in a way. What time is it? We might be able to squeeze one more game in and just talk it out before we end the night. Their goal is to make a living, breathing war. I like that. I like that concept. But yeah, I've never done a Roblox stream before. You know what's funny? I was around when Roblox first launched. The Arma Apocalypse weather mod. Old name has nothing to do with mewing. I don't even know what the definition of mewing is. I assumed it was something freaky. Well, I appreciate that, Furry. Yeah, I think we're going to try to squeeze one more game in really quick. And just kind of talk to chat. We're not really going to be paying attention to what's happening. I'm not playing this map. Not happening. I've got time to squeeze in one more like 5-minute game and then I'm out of here. Mewing is what kittens do? Not according to modern Gen Zers, apparently. Mewing is some freaky shit, I think. It's like gooning. You guys know what gooning is? I really be gooning out here in these streets. No, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. I was there when Roblox launched. Ew. Did you like the sketch leaks? I think the sketch shit is insane just because I don't understand why people give a fuck about what somebody else does with their life so much. It's one thing to not agree with somebody, but to just be assholes about shit, you know? It'll never make any sense to me. It never will. I didn't look at him. I didn't want to see him. I don't want to see that. That's not the content I want to see, nor should I be the one seeing it. That's just, that whole situation was fucked up in my opinion. His ass was low-key fat. Wait, Tay, are you out of here? Tay's not in here. We'll just run this last game. And I'm gonna need to have to get myself a horny stick emote for these heathens. We'll get some of those set up. Sketch leaks? I don't want to talk about it. What are you talking about? Just came back. There's a streamer named Sketch. Long story short, it got leaked that he had an OnlyFans that did some really like sussy baka shit, which is neither here nor there. That's his own personal business. But somebody held that shit over him for basically 2 years. He said it was a dark time in his life. He was addicted to like drugs or some shit and was doing crazy shit. But somebody held that over his head for like 2 years. And he was basically about to end his life the other day because that person leaked that shit finally. And I was just like, I just don't get it, man. I'm like, I felt bad for him. I felt fucking horrible for him, man. He's about to join FaZe Clan 2. He's a chill ass dude. And some dude was holding that shit over him for years and then decided to leak it. Like, I don't get it, man. Like, I don't think you have to agree with anybody's lifestyle if you literally don't want to. That's neither here nor there. But to do something evil like that is fucking crazy to me, man. I mean, yeah, but either way, that is just not their business. You know what I'm saying? I do think that is one of the main reasons why doing OnlyFans content is risky, because that shit will stick with you forever if you regret it. But at the end of the day, nobody should be tortured and bullied for that shit. It's just, I don't know, man. It's crazy shit. But that's why I don't want to get into it. That's a dark situation. The FaZe were literally fully supportive of him and helped him through not ending his own life. And so all's well that ends well. And that's just my opinion on it. Yo, you're out of here today? Getting off, going through some mental shit that's bothering me. Tomorrow you can run it. Hey, man, if you ever want to talk about it, you know. He wears that badge of pride. I said the longest mention about cool Roblox games that it didn't show up, shaking my fucking head. Shitty filter they got going on. What'd you type in there? Did you type some sussy baka shit? Yeah, it was just really fucked up. I didn't even look at the pictures. Didn't want to see them for one. Two, I don't know, man. That shit was just wrong. People just being shitty, man. That's all it boils down to. But in any case, it was just game recommendations. Feel free to join the Discord. We could always talk about game recommendations there. I like how I just stumbled upon this guy, and he's the coolest guy who has good opinions of my view of a great streamer. I appreciate that, dude. Yeah, I'm a firm believer in freedom of speech. I'm a firm believer in that you can have an opinion on whatever the fuck you want. But if you take that opinion and use it to shit on somebody else, you're a horrible person. You can't stop people from thinking the way they think or whatever. But I do think there's a way you have to carry yourself still. There's still a level of respect you have to maintain for yourself, in my opinion. Just hit a collat. That's the way I see it. Like, there's a level of respect you have to maintain for people. No matter if you like the way they do things in life or not, you still have to respect people, man. You know what I'm saying? And they have to respect you and vice versa. But either way, you know. The way that shit went down, I couldn't believe it. I'm like, why the fuck do people care so hard about what other people are doing with their lives? I'll never understand that shit, man. I'll like ping you about some cool stuff. Honestly, it seems like a chill dude. Why would you do that to him? Like, I understand the Dr. Disrespect situation. Yeah, I don't get it, man. He's minding his own fucking business. Clearly, he was not a fan of the shit that he did back then. And it's just like, he didn't hurt anybody. He didn't harm anybody. It's just, I don't know, man. People see the success of a person, and I kid you not, people cannot mentally handle somebody being more successful than them. That's why it blows my mind when people say they hate rich people. They can't stand them being rich. It's like, get your fucking money up, pussy. Get your money up and you'll be okay. You know what I'm saying? And the only thing is for people knowing that you do that. That too, I feel like you take a huge risk with your public image with that kind of stuff. But if you do it, I'm not gonna like think you're a piece of shit or whatever, you know? I'm not exactly the biggest fan of like corn and whatnot, but everybody's got their own lives to live. It's not for me to judge. I'm not the end of the universe, you know? Everybody does things differently. I don't have to agree with it, and I don't have to, but I also don't have to disagree with it either. I don't know. Everybody's got their own lives, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, pretty much. The doc stuff is just, I don't even want to talk about it, honestly. I'm disappointed as a person who was inspired, because it's not, for one, I hate this virtue signaling shit that a lot of people do too, where they make all these problems about themselves, because it has nothing to do with the majority of us. But I will say, as a guy who got into streaming because of watching Dr. Disrespect streams, I was disappointed. I was very disappointed in all that shit, you know? You know what I'm saying? I was very, very fucking disappointed when I found out all that shit. No matter how long ago it was, I respected Doc for the most part. He inspired me to get into streaming to a degree. And so when that shit came out, I'm just like, fuck, man, come on. You know, can't people just be normal? I digress. It is the way the world goes, right? The thing that's confusing about me with like the whole Doc shit is like, you just simply don't have to do that. You just simply don't have to do that, you know? I hate de-scoping with a sniper. Like, look how this shit works when you de-scope and try to re-scope. Okay, that was kind of funny. But, yeah, that's just the part that confused me with Doc shit. I don't really want to get into that too hard, though, by the way. You just don't have to do it, you know? Honestly, you've heard could say people who only do OnlyFans are going to me with the same scares as they're doing. I mean, like I say, you know, you don't hate the player, hate the fucking game, okay? If people don't have to, like I said, don't hate the player, don't hate the player, hate the game. You know what I'm saying? Time to incriminate myself. Facts. You do some scummy things, but I'm not down with the eat the rich shit. Some people, yeah, I don't agree with that. If you work hard for what you do, you deserve your riches. I don't give a fuck what people say. I've never been the type to say, fuck everybody that's rich and successful. That's not how the world works. If you work hard to get where you are, you deserve the money you get. That's my opinion. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, exactly. Only players you should hate are the ones that rig the game. Facts. At the end of the day, man, I don't give a fuck what other people do. I have my opinions on shit, and everybody's gonna have their own opinions on shit, and I think everybody just needs to be respectful to each other and not give a fuck. It's the same with the people that virtue signal for shit too and want to make all these dramas and streamer dramas about them too. I can't stand that shit just as bad, because it's like, just focus on the people involved. Nobody gives a fuck how you think to a certain extent, you know? It's like people just, I don't know, man. I also think a lot of content creators are, just on the other spectrum, I think a lot of content creators are also extremely sensitive too. There's a lot about people that are just weird to me, you know? I don't give a fuck about a lot. If it ain't got drama to do with me, if Jamond, which is my actual name, is not on that listing, it ain't got shit to do with me. I don't give a fuck what's going on, man. The sketch situation, though, I'm generally just like, holy shit, dude, come on. But I have a firm belief, if it has nothing to do with me, I don't give two flying fucks what's going on, man. That's my belief. You know what I'm saying? Money breeds more money. I think it's way easier to make money when you're rich. Well, but that is true though. I don't think that. So my thing is like, that is true. When you become rich, it is easier to generate money because you've already got an established system that people like and they fuck with you. And I really don't want to get into this topic too deeply, but I think that's firmly true. I think that when you become rich, it's easier to make more money, 100%. But I also don't have a fundamental problem with that either. I think if you are rich and you've got a successful career going, I don't see a problem with you getting more money. It depends on who you are as a person. Like, I think it depends on who you are as a person. You could be rich and not an asshole. Like, Logic is rich, but he's not an asshole. You know what I'm saying? And he keeps making more money, but he's not an asshole. I think it just depends on who you are. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you abuse your position and mistreat other people and downplay other people's problems, then yeah, that's different. But if you're just a guy who made it, worked hard, and got successful, I don't have a problem with you getting more money. It just depends on your character, you know? Yeah, I won't disagree with you on that one. I'm just saying in the case of the people that do work hard to get where they are, you know what I mean? I do think we've got a very interesting system, but God, I don't want to get too hard. This is like stepping into politics almost. But that's just my thought. If you're just a good person, it shouldn't matter. Wait, are we about to win this game? But okay. But yeah, that's just my thought on it. I don't know. I feel like if you work hard to get where you just, like, to a certain point in life, you deserve your victories. No way we're about to win this game. We won that game! What?! How the fuck did we win that? How did we win that? Well, yeah, I believe that everybody's entitled to their own opinion. I will never disrespect somebody for thinking differently from me. I've never been that kind of person, and I never will be that kind of person. I think everybody is equally allowed to have an opinion on something, and we should all be respectful. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, let's deviate from these topics. They get really weird, I think. Nah, Jay, you're fine. Everyone has their opinion somehow in life. People have gotten to the point where they think someone who has a different opinion is damaged them. Yeah, I agree with that. I agree with that. I miss shots, though. That's why I don't get that. I miss multiple bullets. I'm going to have to rewatch the gameplay for that because I miss quite a few shots on people. But yeah, I don't know, man. I feel like everybody's allowed to have opinions on shit. Just be respectful to everybody's, you know? I think no matter the subject, everybody's allowed to have an opinion on it. You don't got to agree with that person's opinion, but I think everybody's entitled to their own opinion. You know what I'm saying? But then some people take their opinion and take it a step further. You know what I'm saying? What is this game? This is a free-to-play shooter called XDefiant. It's by Ubisoft. It's very similar to Call of Duty, Black Ops 4-ish game. Again, free-to-play. Hero abilities. It's got a rank play system now. A lot of different guns, a lot of different characters and abilities you can use and stuff. It's a fun game. Yeah, I mean, I just try to be respectful of everybody, man. I know everybody's gonna have an opinion. You can't change the way people think, you know what I'm saying? Nah, if somebody's making fun of your dead sister, they deserve to get the shit beat out of them. I don't disagree with that. My first guy was Black Ops 1. Yeah, some people do take their opinions too far and start treating other people like pieces of shit. I agree with that, man. It's a very, like I said, those kind of subjects are touchy. But if somebody's making fun of your dead sister, beat the fuck out of them. I'm fully on board with that. That's acceptable. That's acceptable. If you're making fun of somebody's dead sister, you deserve to get punched. I actually fully agree with that. We gotta dip out of here, chat. I gotta go pick up my wife from the airport, and she's gonna be landing soonish. Oh, you know, Aphrodite, I'm sorry, I missed your message earlier. I'm playing on PC if you're still here. Not sure what game stream I just got sent to, but it was with blonde girls and mud wrestling. Nice. Send me that. Just playing. Yeah, I'm 28. I'll be 29 in a few months. Talk shit, get hit. Motto here in the ghetto. Exactly. If you're being a piece of shit, I think there's a limit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, for sure, Zach. Like I said, you know, and just a final note. Yeah, it's a tight topic, hence why I don't really like discussing it. But I also do think that everybody's allowed their own opinions on shit, and I'm not gonna judge people fully for their own opinion. It just depends on the topic, I guess. You know, but I do think people are entitled to their own opinions on shit, and it's fair for everybody to have an opinion, even if it doesn't involve them, because that's just human nature. We're all gonna have opinions, no matter what the fuck it is. That's human nature. But at the end of the day, it's about respect and how you treat other people. You know what I'm saying? It's about how you treat people. Now, the situation with Doc is weird because it's like you can't really have an opinion on that because what he's doing is fucked up. Like what he did is wrong. There's no really way to justify it, you know what I'm saying? But like each solution that brought up leaves someone disappointed who doesn't deserve it. Exactly. Everybody's gonna have a different opinion on how it should be resolved, you know? No side, depending on the subject, is always gonna be right, you know? Look at Pocket Sam being Chad Thundercock with his sword and machete. Dude, man, I couldn't get these to stay in place, and I had a lot more hair. Let me show you guys something really quick before I dip out of here. You see this picture right here? This is a canon event. This picture is me. This is a canon picture. This is a canonical picture. Got it at Fleet Farm, surprised with the shit out of me. You got a machete at Fleet Farm? Yeah, that's how I feel too. That's why I don't get involved with drama. Drama is just stupid. I don't care. If it ain't got shit to do with me. Like I said, the sketch situation is different because I just thought it was horrible how people were treating him. I was vocal about that on social media. But aside from that, I don't give a fuck what goes on in the world. It has nothing to do with me and I want nothing to be involved with it. Everything's weird. I'm just focused on growing my career and keeping my life alive. You know what I'm saying? Like Mike the rapper. You know what I'm saying? I'm just focused on growing my own life and keeping people around me okay. You can't. I don't believe in being like a world changer. Like you can, but I don't think that's my destiny. So I just mind my own fucking business, man. What is Fleet Farm? I have to see if I have one of those near me. Yeah, this is me in 2018. You have battle spears? The 9 iron scene from King of the Hill? Zergon, I think opinions just in general are okay to have. It just depends on how you act on them. If you have an opinion to such a point where you're just going to use it to talk shit about other people, then that's when you cross the line, you know what I'm saying? But I think there's so many, we don't know how everybody around us think. We can't change that. Best we can do is try to get along with everybody. But if you use your opinion to literally be a piece of shit to somebody, then that's a little different, you know what I'm saying? You don't want to be a world changer, too much effort, facts. I just want to have a good stream and good community, man, and just vibe, man. I don't even dive into politics anymore. I lost so many friends in college because I decided to get into the shitty political debates that were happening in 2016, and I made decisions and opinions based on what everybody else around me thought, and to this day I regret that because I lost some friends that I was cool with being an asshole because I had a different belief politically than them, and it fucked up everything. Should have never did that. I regret that to this day. One of the worst mistakes I've ever made in my life. So now I don't give a fuck anymore, man. I'm just here to ride the wave and meet good people. I don't care. I don't pick sides and shit anymore, you know what I'm saying? Depending on what it is. Some things you gotta pick a side in, but yeah, I just vibe, man. I'm over it. I'm getting too old for this shit. I don't care what other people think anymore about shit, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, tomorrow we might just have a just talking stream, you know what I'm saying? Something less I don't want to say divisive, something less stressful, because these kind of topics are weird, you know? But I digress, man. It's always fun talking with you guys. Shout out to all the new subscribers, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, let me just say this. We have officially broken 2,600 subscribers. I started streaming on June 12th on YouTube Shorts. You know how many subs I had back then? 2,113. It has not been a month yet, and we have gone up 500 fucking subscribers on this channel since I started streaming on Shorts. Holy shit, I love you guys. Oh, dude, that's gonna be rough. I'm gonna pray for you. I'm gonna pray for you, Ray. All right, folks. We go live again tomorrow. I gotta go get my wife, so I'm gonna keep this outro short. Thank you for all the love tonight, Reaper. Thank you for all of the super chats tonight as well, and the one that he left for Pocket Sand too. It's been a real fun stream tonight. As always, these streams have been like this almost every single night. I'm the only one you subscribe through short streams. Well, I appreciate it, dude. Thank you. Good night, Zircon. Good night, Wraith. I'm gonna blow up. I appreciate that. Monster Chris, y'all monster, man. I feel like I'm one of the only normal streamers on this fucking shorts platform thing. That's what people have literally told me so many times. This is the only stream that is sensible on here and normal and not clickbait. My videos are a little baity, but it's just a thumbnail because YouTube likes that shit. But the videos themselves are actually good though, I promise. But yeah. All right. Yo, Lukey Paduki. Lukey Paduki. I like that name. Yeah, I will see you guys later tomorrow. So I hope you all have a good night. Stay safe, stay blessed up. And somebody, next dude is screaming every time somebody dies. Every time somebody subscribes, he dies in Minecraft. That's corny. I hate that shit. Probably the only normal one. The other one I saw was the actual yoga porn. Got a link for that? Yo, good night, Brand Muse. I hope you continue mewing in peace. I'm just like... Would you play games with fans? Yeah, we did that tonight. We play. I play XDefiant with a lot of people. It just depends on the game. But I've been playing XDefiant a lot with the chat too. The one below you on my feed. Yeah, those are so common, man. They're boring. I feel like if you just act normal, people will fuck with you. It's just that simple. Just be yourself. Be yourself. Don't do shit for just the views. You know what I'm saying? All right, it is 1:20 in the morning. She's gonna be landing in like 30 minutes. I'm out of here, gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen of the jury, whatever the fuck you are. I hope you all have a great night. Be yourself. Stay safe. Stay blessed. And this has been Jay. I will see you later. See ya. Also, drink kombucha. This shit is good for you. It's so good for your stomach. Drink this shit. Seriously. All right, I'm out of here.